up, man? What up? I'm about ready to do this live stream, I think. Hold on, I actually want to make a goal for today. Getting stuff set up here. Sorry guys, one moment. I'm gonna add a goal to the stream today. Cause I'm kind of messing around with them. I'm learning the Streamlabs stuff. I don't want it to be like in the way and annoying or anything. I guess this is probably the most out of the way. Okay. Oh boy, we got some people in the chat already. Let's go in. Word to the herd. Yo, what up guys? Tau review, baby. Micro listening in today. I can't watch those work. Hey man, hope you're having a good time work. Please elaborate again. Yeah, sure man. I'll do it for you. Oh, listen, you guys want to hear it again? You want to hear it again? Yeah, you guys want to hear it again. Now that Anakin can beat Darth Revan, when will we see the next buff to Darth Revan? Good question. I think Darth Revan, I can't wait to see Malak. If Anakin is on the other team, instantly defeat him. Characters that do not have a high ground cannot deal damage to Malak. What up, Foreigner? Alright, first things first, we've got to do our energies. Man, I'm running low on crystals, so let's do, I guess we can only do 2 of them. Okay, I've already done that. Have I done, let's do ships. Work towards Falcon. Close. Where is... Okay, so I need a... sorry, I'm out of it. Okay, so I need to farm IG-88. I'm like sitting here trying to find them. I should just favorite these. I don't know why I don't. IG-88 and Cad Bane. We need those because I need to work on 7-star Falcons. So that's where my energy's going. I can't do hard node refreshes. That's like super annoying because I'm down to 50 crystals. So what I've been doing is, here you go, you can put it right there. Thank you. Oh, you washed it for me, thank you. Give me a kiss. I love you. Looks awesome, thank you. What was I saying? Got distracted. Can you close the door if you're gonna be near it while you're leaving it? Oh, I know, what I was gonna say is, I'm saving all my daily activities for like the stream, so that way, you know, we can at least have something at the beginning. So, question, you guys like the daily streams? Because let's go for the Zeta. No. So I figured I would do 1 video, 1 stream a day. I figure people like the Zetas. So close to seeing Mrs. Micro, you almost slipped up. Nope, not yet. Oh, another light. Ooh, that's like, yeah, no, that's like kind of bright. Okay. My wife's like trying to help me with lighting, and I'm just like shining, and I'm like, ah. Thanks, I'm good. It's gonna happen with Anakin. Devs approve and they'll give. I don't know, man. Like, here's the thing. I'm over caring, to be honest. It is what it is at this point. I'm just gonna play the part of the game. Love you. Bye bye. Bye, Miss Micro. At this point, like, I'm just gonna try to enjoy the game. You know what I mean? Like, I've made my points. I've said how I feel. Everyone had their opinion. Good morning. Good morning, you. I'm over the topic of complaining, to be honest. I'm just gonna have fun with the game. Whatever they do with it's whatever they do with it. Did you get a response from Carrie? Nah, but it's all good, dude. Like, she doesn't owe me a response. And to be honest, it's, you know, I probably shouldn't have even made a video about it anyway. We're gonna give him a Zeta Xanakin. Because Zeta makes him not worth against Malak. Heroic Sith plus stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do some Heroic Sith today. You see Anakin, Jared, that right team one shot. Yeah, no, I've seen it. Obviously, something's not quite right there. I would highly expect that to get changed at some point. Okay, so I got a lot of teams left. It's still part 3. I've just been kind of messing around. I was gonna save my Death Storm to try to get like an insane Storm run for you guys. Just found this channel? Well, welcome, Joel. We're welcome to have you. Everyone say hi to Joel. He's new. So it's scheduled today, Micro, and beyond intrigued. All right, for everybody, including Black Mamba, who is listening, here's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to do a little bit of Heroic Sith, all right? Heroic Sith's going to be fun. We're all going to enjoy the Heroic Sith. After we do the Heroic Sith, we'll take a break and do a little bit of roster reviews. We'll check out your guys' roster. We'll see what's up. We'll roast a few people. After that, we'll probably do our territory battles. I do have some territory battles to do, and I also got to do my event, so we're probably going to do that. Also, I have here in the Grand Arena, I have my finals, which I have already completed, but take a look. He attacked, he managed to beat my ships, but he left these. And the cool part about this is that, okay, for Mamba, who is only listening, he left my Ewoks, Darth Revan, and Emperor Palpatine, and he beat my Zeta Bosk and my Zeta Karth team. However, I messaged this guy by private message, and asked him if it was okay if I used his footage for YouTube, as well as asked him to record his gameplay. And guess what? He actually did. So I'm going to make a video on my teams in defense in the grand finals of Grand Arena. So I think that'll be interesting. So keep an eye out for that one, okay? But yeah, so that's what we got on the agenda today. We probably got ourselves a good hour and a half worth of stream content before I'm really stretching it. So we'll go ahead and get into it. Let's start off right off the bat with Heroic Sith. We are halfway through part 3. I have used my major teams, but I still have things like Darth Revan, Trey, Zeta Bosk, Palpatine, my like Zeta Karth team, Thrawn, Kenobi, a couple Rebels, a few oddball things, and Ewoks. So we'll go ahead, we'll dump this in, we'll do as much damage as we can, maybe bump us up a rank or 2 in the top 10, and then we'll move on. So it's part 3. Let's just try the straight up Darth Revan team. Can't use Malak quite yet, so I think as replacement for Malak. Yeah, let's use Sith Assassin. I do have a Gear 12 Sith Assassin now, so I'm kind of excited to try her out. Try to get some of my faster mods on her real quick. Anyone else excited about the Anakin rework? I think it's pretty cool. I think I would be more excited if I actually had that character anywhere near ready. But yeah, pretty cool. Like, I thought they did that rework very well, to be honest. I had nothing but props to say for the update. I'd say maybe Anakin's a little busted, but I really don't even think it's him that's busted. I think it's Joe and Riven. Hey buddy, what up, Joe? Nice to see you again, Joe. Joe, you still recovering from that roster roasting yesterday? Or the day before, whatever it was. Do you always change your mods on the fly like that? All the time. I do mods manually basically every time because I like to change them depending on like what I'm doing in particular. I like having exactly the stats I want for exactly the event I'm doing. I spend a lot of my credits doing that. Jedi Anakin is not so hard to get, you just eat stun cuffs. I'm not really worried about stun cuffs. You can get them pretty cheaply from the good store. Still about just getting over it. Good to see. I always wanted to slowly get the chiropractic gear for Darth Vader, but then not be able to get any drops. Anyone know if that's normal? Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's pretty normal, dude. From what I've seen, it is... I wonder if that actually counts as the... From what I have seen so far, anyway, with those things, is the drop rate is atrocious. Your most efficient way of getting them, unfortunately, is actually purchasing them. I don't mean with like real money, I mean with crystals. Crit? Hey. So with the reward Galactic Republic, and I'm sure more, do you still recommend going to Malak with the saves and the gear? Absolutely. I think Malak is being underrated right now, if that's even possible. I think Malak is completely and utterly disgusting once you have both Zetas and Gear 12. I think we're just not seeing a lot of reports of that yet because a lot of people don't have him maxed yet, but I think he is completely gross. He gets 3 bonus turns with 100% max health drain lifesteal. Okay, think about that. So every time he takes a bonus turn, he's full again. He gets stacking defense. Yeah, no, he's gross. I don't know if this is gonna... Okay, I need to not kill this with that. Damn it. It's not just Anakin ferocity and its drawbacks we're seeing now. Yeah, I think there's a bunch of things going on there that are kind of influencing the way that Jedi Knight Anakin thing coming out is. I think as time goes on, it's not going to be as good, but I could be totally wrong. It's hard for me to know because I can't test it because I don't have the character, so I can't see for myself and play it myself and give my own opinion. I really like to be able to like get my hands on something to have an educated opinion on it. And with this whole Jedi Knight Anakin thing, I just really can't. Not yet, anyway. The problem with the Darth Revan team, guys, is they just fucking die. Question, Phase 4 Sith Raid, do you make use of the extra damage with the solo mode, or do you ignore it? Phase 4 Sith Raid solo mode. I don't quite understand the solo mode. Why don't you land the debuffs with Bastila during topple? I just want the damage. It's too expensive to use. No one outside the ring will use so much resources in them just in being useless. Okay, so the reason Malak is disgusting is because he's a plug-and-play character. Like, people keep having this idea that keeps frustrating me that he's only good in Sith Empire. And he is good in Sith Empire, and that is his optimal lineup. However, he is a plug-and-play tank. The only thing that he has that's pure Sith Empire synergy is the shock, and he can inflict shock himself. And the reason he's plug and play is because just dots and crits don't work against him, and Sith Empire Terminator, just by having him in the team, those all don't work against him. There's no, like, if Darth Revan is the leader tag at all in this thing. It works regardless. Part 3, you're bad. Oh, the standalone, I don't know. I don't really use it in other teams. I only use it in like teams that are built around that, like Chex Mix or, you know, Death Storm sometimes. All right, what should we do now? Tell you what, let's give these guys a good shake. They deserve a good 5th, though. Well, let's give them Kenobi for a 5th. Now, that's a real team right there. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? Let's do Wampa. Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's give him the HK-47 mod so he just has, like, disgusting damage. And let's just fully... I wanna like give everyone the best mods just because I want to see how they do. I think these teams are fun. Okay, cool. Karth now needs... Okay, he needs like crit damage ones, actually. Where's the... yeah, this one. No, actually. Yeah, that's better. And then I think it's here. And then where's the other one? No, that's not it. I know I have another one for this situation. That one. Actually, do I have... where's... okay, let's do this one, actually. And then what we'll do is we will then go crit damage there, and we need another crit damage here. There. Significantly better. Okay, so yeah, everyone should be good. I did Wampa right. Yeah, he's got HK's mods. Mission? I did mission right. Oh, what happened? Okay. Okay, better. All right, let's try it out. You have to remove Candra's. He lost mods. Oh my god, did I really? Okay, hold on. I believe you. Let me go back. Oh my god, let me go back. Thank you. Good choice music, by the way, giving positive vibes. Yeah, I really want to play Stick Figure. They're my favorite band, but the copyright, I have to have copyright-free music or else it just doesn't work. Thank you. I didn't realize I lost a mod here. Now I'm good, right? Dude, should I just give this guy a bayonet? Like, is he worth it? I almost kind of want to do it. How available mind slicing. The thing is I understand mods like extremely well, and I'm really quick at it because I've been doing it manually every single time, always. I do everything, man. Not being a topic, can we still solo the AT by any means? Yeah, soloing the AAT is very, very easy. You can do it with Wampinator, you can do it with the ABC Squad, you can do it with JTR, you can do it with a whole bunch of teams. Oh, that double hit. Man, I really need Juhani geared. You need a cleanse. Crit. Thank God. It's a little bit of a gamble there. Dude, why does Canderous do no damage? So, like, look at this, man. Hey, my boy donated $2.79 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, sir. Does that add, does Super Chat add to the goal, or is it only... I can't actually see this. super chat doesn't count towards the goal, unfortunately. Okay, dope. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thanks for the answer. Appreciate it. Yeah, of course. I'll answer anyone as long as I see the message. Save the bayonet. He needs that bayonet for damage. Yeah, maybe so. I don't know, man. I really want to give a Zeta the Wampa, though, because, like, I just love Wampa. I want a 5-piece Wampa and give him his corner beast Zeta. Man, why you gotta isolate my boy Zalbar? What did he do to you? He's the guy I don't want isolated. Come on, get him. Doesn't really seem worth it. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Man, you really have difficulty like landing dots at this point. Crit again. There we go. This team actually blows in part 3, to be honest. At least there's only one person to call to assist at this point. I can probably take that out. Oh, I got the 20% chance that doesn't call to him to assist. Nice. No. That was like, what, like 400k if that? It's good without dead. Yeah, of course it is. 560. Such a fun team, though. I love that team. Oh, yeah, so I added this. So for people wondering what the goal is I'm making this video. Remember that mod video I was telling you guys on live stream? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin a vault, and I'm going to do the entire vault only on mods. So that way you'll see how much $100 will get you vault-wise in mods only, like refreshing the store, using credits to buy, stuff like that. I've got a few strategies planned out, but... So what I'm gonna do is if I hit the goal of 50, I'm gonna match it and just pull my own money out and put 50 out because I can do 50. And we'll make the video today. If not, then I'm just gonna waive it. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna do roster reviews here in a minute too. I have another Zeta to get here, watch. Let's see if I get this Zeta. 112. People will come in slowly. 5 video sounds interesting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Come on, 2 Zetas, 2 Zetas, 2 Zetas. Come on, man, 0 Zetas today. Really lacks game mods where you can play with your roster and reason. Yeah, I agree. We need more like sandbox type stuff. Smash the MF button. More money in the game, the longer the game will last. You know me, I'm always on the side of the whales. Very interesting because it's very RNG based. Yeah, that's the thing. So I want to show, like, is it possible to get decent amounts? Let's use these guys again for this event. I just like this thing. No, I use best. Like, I go out. Per day, would you suggest a free to play player? 200 in Ria. Okay, so it depends on how much is your crystal income per day. Curious about her. Yeah, I'm curious too. We'll find out. If we get halfway to the vault, I'll match it, and then we'll do it. I could even do it on live stream, but I don't know if I could do all of it on live stream because I might need like another day, maybe for the refreshes. I'm not sure. I'll have to edit it together. This should be a fun event with Karth. Smash. Easy peasy. I used to have more Zeta on the first research for Zeta. 50-60 from Arena plus what you get from our stuff, maybe 150-ish. If you're only getting 150 a day, you should do like all 3 of those on yellows. You can't really afford to farm mods. You're gonna have to rely on events to get your mods. How you been playing the game? Is this your main account? I've been playing the game since December 2017, and yes, this is my main account. I only have one account. I have one that's like level 13 or something. No mods here. I miss Dagger and Rick. I don't think they're awake and around quite yet. No Zetas, but here is £2. Thank you very much, Jolo, for the £2. Much appreciated. So my parents came by today. I hadn't seen them in a while. My dad works on like 2-week shifts. I hadn't seen him in a bit. So they stopped by to say hi. It's pretty cool. I was showing them like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Like I'm doing this whole YouTube thing full time now. So I walked them through how it works and all that, and they were super interested. Pretty lucky to have like a good family, you know. Not everyone gets that lucky. Not even sure how long I've been playing. Was a mistake not restarting after I played only on smoke breaks for the first year. Yeah, if that was your situation, then you're like 100% gotta reset. Look at that damage from Zalbar. He don't play, man. Zalbar has gotta be one of my favorite characters in the game. Hey, Evo! Everyone say hi, Evo. Question for ships. 3-month-old account. Here, just unlock Sabine to get Phantom at 2-star, but everyone is using boss ship at this point. Should I continue farming Phantom or go for another? I mean, Phantom and Ghost are both ships you have to get at some point, so farming them, it doesn't matter when you farm them, because whenever you farm them is the right time to farm them. It doesn't matter. Yes, go ahead, continue farming. Hey, dude, what's your name, by the way? My name is Casey. Not like the leathers, but as in C-A-S-E-Y. As in Casey at the bat. Also was in Casey, the, what was it, like a 90s movie about the female ice skater. It was like a teen bopper movie. You don't have to reset, just invest like 4K. Yeah, invest 4K and be even with free-to-play people. Oscar's an ideal for early game. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can't even really get him early game. You gotta wait till you can farm him. Are we getting an origin story of my name? You'd have to ask my parents for that. Thanks, Sergio. Oh, finish the spirit altar. Come on, give it one rotation. Let's go. Smack. Let's go. This is it. Oh, perfect. Spending big time would not help me as I made some stupid decisions. Hoping to get a boss review sometime. Well, we're going to do some today. I have asked to join short chat since then, but yeah, the kick 25 a lot more common. I haven't found. Are you in one of those unlucky situations where you have like the really rude short chat? Because my short chat's like chill. Not really falling either. Man, I'm super bummed out I didn't get any Zetas. Alright, how are we on the raids? Alright, let's start dumping more of the roster in. Let's try the trio. Throw in C-3PO and Thrawn for the walls. These guys like modded like decently at least. Hey, thank you very much for the $5 from Super Chat. Evo says, support micro guys, and he does one of these, and then he does one of those. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Keeping me afloat. Rick says he is not around. He is out getting food. No biggie. Alright, let's get some mods back on these guys. say you're doing this full time. I just started, man. I got approved for monetization last week, and I don't have a job currently. I've been looking for a job, so like, I don't know. I haven't really like got into it because no one likes a sob story, and no one really wants to hear like what you're up to IRL and stuff. So I've just been like focusing on the content. But yeah, there's a whole like story behind why I'm doing this full time. I get all the Zetas all the time from challenges, just RNG. Yeah, I've been getting boned on the Zetas, man. It's been real unlucky for me. There we go. Why you gotta isolate my boy? What's he ever done to you? Oh, I thought for some reason that removed buffs, or dispelled debuffs. I guess I'm dumb. Okay, let's try doing this. See if I can pop those? No. Thought that would do more damage. Damn, Nihilus is tanky, man. Holy moly. Can a bro go? Hello? Are you gonna enrage from this one stand? What is going on here? Hello? Wow. What up? Sorry we missed chatting during our GS. Oh, no biggie, dude. Just saying what up. It's just going around to the different streams, supporting the community. Yeah, that was something. I don't know what just happened right there, I'll be honest. Finally made it to one of your streams. Hey, Frozen. Good to see you, dude. It's a standalone function. Waiting for the guild reset tonight to do the challenges, hoping to get good RG. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to do that, but I'm that asshole who just doesn't pay attention to any of that stuff, you know. Get a crit? Of course. Why would a crit? Kill it. There we go. Now kill this one. Nice! The saber deflected it. Crit. Of course. Crit. So tilted. You kill that thing. Kill it! Alright. Can you afford to whale out and stuff if you don't have a job? Fair question. I spent $230 on the Malak event, and every single penny of it was donated by people that wanted to see me get the content. If I had money to spend on that, I'd spend it on like food. What's your favorite era in Star Wars? That's such a hard question. Well, you can donate in chat now. Yeah, bro. I got monetization. Just happened like a couple days ago. What's your favorite era in Star Wars? Okay, that's a hard one. either Old Republic or Clone Wars. It's either Old Republic or Clone Wars. That would be my guess anyway. Alright, what do we got left team-wise? Let's do the bounty hunters. There. Is this screen like... It looked a little lopsided to me. It's kind of sorry I keep messing with stuff. I'm just trying to get it to look a little better. Oh, what am I missing here? Something just happened. Dashboard, hold on. Oh, I just got a 20-pound donation by Trix. Thank you very much. Hey, we're halfway to go. We're 25 out. Thank you very much, Trix. I appreciate you. When we hit the goal, that means I can make the mod video. Thank you very much for that. Shout out to you. Much appreciated. So the plan is, so we're halfway now. So if we hit if we hit 50, I'll do 50 myself, plus the 50, that's the vault. I can make the mod video, and I'll try to have it out either by tonight or tomorrow. Might have to go by tomorrow, but depending on spending on mod refreshes, because I'm unsure how many mod refreshes I'm going to do. That's the one thing. She isn't all that great in the meta. Yeah. It's a lot of characters that aren't great right now. The thing is, like, I'm totally gonna change my mentality on this game after this like month of constant problems. Is I'm just gonna focus on having fun in the game. Like, I'm over bitching about it, and I'm over caring, like getting mad about it. How come you're on Twitch? I am on Twitch. I got like 2K something followers on Twitch. But I streamed Twitch for like 8 years, so I'm doing YouTube, giving that a chance. What's the chance to get a roster review today? Oh, I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Get lucky, brother. I'll do roster reviews here in a bit. Hi, hello to you. Because science, I need to get the numbers on mods and rip your Zetas from challenge. Hey, brother, thanks for the Ivan with the $5 super chat. I much appreciate it, man. Yeah, I got bodied in the... I got a little bit bodied in the Zetas today. I went 0-4. Do you think $20 gear packs are worth it relative to other things in the game? Yeah, I kind of want to buy one of the $20 packs, to be honest. I think 2 of them are pretty good. I'll show you real quick. Let me answer your question. So 2 of these are pretty good. One of them is not good. So this right here is the bad one. This actually isn't worth it unless you really need the mod stuff. Mod vid, want to see you. Thanks again for your review. Of course, Evo, I had fun. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat from Evo. Much appreciated, sir. I appreciate you guys. Here let me show you. So this one is $20, but it only gives you 750 crystal eyeball and 1257. So the gear itself is worth less than the 20. But the yeah, again, thank you for the 5 there, Evo. Much appreciated. The mod stuff is probably worth $5 to $10 for these mods. That's what I would value it at. So this pack is like dead even with its value. I don't like buying packs that only give me its value worth. I like buying the packs that give you more than that money would be worth in Christos, okay? So like if I can get those same amount of things with Christos, what's the point of the pack? So the one I like is like this one, because this is 1400 and this is 1400, and they're both pieces you're probably going to end up needing. So that's $20 right there. $20 is 2800. So you basically get these all free is the way I look at it. So in my opinion, this one's totally worth the 20. I've seen channel grow. Me too, G-Mac. G-Mac's a fellow shard mate. He's a nice guy. Me and him are the only guys that share a payout. So then we got the Jedi Knight Anakin Clone Wars bundle. I don't know if this one's worth it. I kind of would like the character, but it doesn't even unlock him. If it gave me 80 shards, it might be worth it. I think this one's worth it if you're a newer character, because it gives you 1/3 of the shards needed to just unlock him. I don't think the Snips one's worth it at all. The Jumbo Kenobi Tours of the Trade is worth it. The Anakin Tours of the Trade is worth it only if you have a character that needs both of these that you're like rushing. That plus the mod salvage is like, again, not bad. I don't really like paying money for mod salvage, but I don't think it's terrible. It's not terrible way used anyway. So I'd say 2 of them are worth the money, 1 of them's not. Hello from Finland. Hello to Finland. Oh, guys, I gotta drink something. Killing my voice. Okay, we've got some more energy to spend here. Let's get our challenge. GA just ended. Yep, hopefully I should begin my rewards coming in here shortly. I said the lion. What up, Frank? The lion's here. Thanks for the £2, sir. Much appreciated. 10 shards to go for the 7-star. I kind of won this ship. What I want more than anything is this stupid Falcon, but like, I need... Because this Falcon's what I need in order to place in Ships Arena again. I would need 2 more stars of each of these. I don't even know how much money that would be. It's like hundreds. Thank you very much, Frank, for the £2. Much appreciated, sir. Yeah, a lot of support today, man, guys. I've been really overwhelmed with the amount of like love and support I've got from this. I was showing my parents today. Because they're coming by and they've been worried about me because I haven't been employed for like 2 years because I'm like recovering from some medical problems I had, and I couldn't find a job, and I just started playing out YouTube videos with my buddy Kyer because we're having fun, and we did that podcast a few times, and I was just like, I'm just gonna start making videos, and then people started actually like watching the videos, and I was looking for work, couldn't find a job. Like I can't get hired like anywhere, dude, because I've been unemployed for 2 years. I'm 28, and all my experience is like car sales, retail, you know, like the shit that gamers have, right? Where it's like, yeah, I've been a cashier, I did like entry-level stuff. So I'm like 28, no career, college, like I flunked out of college basically. Like I can go back, but like I can't even get like financial stuff. I tried to go back for physical therapy assistant degree, and I couldn't even go back to like get financial help. So I'm like, okay, great. So I can't go to college. And then people just start watching the YouTube videos, and it's like, I like making YouTube vids, like they're fun, and I've been streaming a while, so I really enjoyed it. 28, look 18, yeah, I get it all the time. But I really enjoyed it, and everyone's being really nice. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep making videos, and then people started like I'm starting to get subs, you know what I mean? Like people are coming in, and the Discord's got like 500 people in it. And I told the wife, I don't know, like let me just try it full time, and it's starting to look like it's gonna work. And I don't know, I'm like happy, you know? Is that silly? Is that a silly story? I don't know. And everyone's being so supportive and everything. Enjoyed seeing you as a guest on Mobile Gamer and other pods. Did they reach out to you, or how did that work? Mobile Gamer added me, and then he was talking to me, and he was friendly, and we've been talking for a bit. And yeah, the Shattered Order people, yeah, they reached out to me. I might be on Sir George's. You're a real dude, not fake. I think a lot of people are real on YouTube. I think, unfortunately, when you become larger, your production quality gets better, and something along that way, you tend to lose a little bit of yourself, maybe. Keep going? Yeah, it's going, man. So I'm going to keep going as long as people are here. Do you think they stealth nerfed Night Sisters by any chance? I wouldn't know what they did. I would have to hear what you thought they did in particular, and I'd have to look at it. Hey, with the CA279, thank you, sir. Much appreciated for that. That's your second one today. Hey, thank you. So I have some energy to spend. So this is a little silly. There it is. Thanks, man. But what I've been, okay, this is probably silly, but I've been farming this chick for a minute now, because look at their gear, it's disgusting. Like, you get stun guns and you get Mark V thermal detonators. I love both of those pieces, and you know, Resistance movie is coming. calling Commando Dro the ink for the Grievous team. I would love that. I don't have any problem if General Grievous becomes strong. Keep the humor stuff sometimes is the reason I got her in the first place. I agree. Humor is something that is inspiration based. If I can only make a video when I think, oh my god, that's a hilarious idea, then I'm gonna go make it. But it's gonna be sporadic. I can't like on a schedule make humor videos. Nemesis, hey, thanks for the $5 from Super Chat, no message. I appreciate the support. You guys are keeping me going. Okay, so sub story and all that aside. Ooh. Hey, let's go. First place, baby. Take a screenshot. Hey, let's 6-dot some new mods, huh? To celebrate. If you like what it hardly seems like work. I know, I love it, dude. Like, I'm doing this like 12 hours a day. At this point, I've been doing 2 videos and a live stream a day, plus like social media and keeping up with people and, you know, trying to like thank all the patrons and stuff. And, dude, I love it. Like, I live for waking up now. I wake up and it's like, let's go, dude, another day. I love it. What was I doing, man? I keep getting distracted. I was doing something here. What was I doing, man? Again. Oh, we were gonna do the 6-dot mods here. Let's check out some new mods. Thanks, Nemesis. Clean sweep in GA. My GA opponent is super nice guy. I don't know if he sent me the messages yet, but he's going to send me all the footage when he gets home of me defending in GA, and I'm going to make a video about that, because you guys would like to see my Grand Arena from the other side, right? If someone actually attacking me, because I'm going to have that footage. So I thought you guys would really like to see that also. Okay, so let's look at mods here. Obviously, we're going to look by speed first. Let's see what we got in the... Okay, we don't got anything too healthy here. 18, that's a sliceable one. What's your GP? 2.4 million. Seems like being on Mobile Gamer Channel helped a lot. Was in... Yeah, so I had a post that went to the front page of Reddit where someone, like some random guy posted about me saying, like, have you guys seen this guy's channel? And I was like, holy shit, like someone actually said hi, like, you know, was going out of his way to make a post about me. So I posted and I was like, hey, thanks. So that happened. It made it to the front page of the Reddit. And Mobile Gamer had me on this video in the same day, and I got 500 subs that day. Okay, so this is probably a potential for slicing. I can only slice one mod right now, though. Where are my other options? Oh, this one. I'm going to slice this one because, look, it's offense, speed. I love mods that are offense, speed. Yeah, look, another 1.5% offense and 2% defense, too. That's just a good mod. What's up, dude? Much love from England. Much love to England. All points from Flair, bad choices. My guy actually had a respectable roster. Like, my opponent actually had a very respectable roster. I don't think there was any problem with his roster. He just happened to run into me, which, unfortunately, is what you don't want to happen. If you run into me, you're gonna have problems. Let me just make sure everyone realizes that. Alright, let's just throw Revan in there too, just to make sure this goes easily. I never slice protection primaries. Yeah, they don't give you much value for sure, but I do it anyway just because I want this extra speed. Keep making content, you'll grow in growing popularity. Thanks. I figure as long as I make a video a day and I don't become a complete douche. Guy from Greece, 3rd day in a row. I remember you. Hey, welcome back. There must be something else in GA algorithm for choosing opponents. I have a higher GP, but my roster's a bad. No, it's purely GP. You'll just have to trust me. They don't calculate ship GP on non-ship GAs, but it is completely by GP. What's minimum speed you'd slice a gold mod? I mean, if it's not at least like 16, 17, 18, I'm not even considering slicing it. But that changes based upon how owed you are into the game. Like, if it was another year in the future, I'm sure I wouldn't be slicing anything that's not like 20. Did you know if you do all mod challenges, even 2 stars, your mod drops will be better? No, but if you do all the challenges, your mod store drops will actually be better. This is something a lot of people don't know. I should make a video about this, honestly. If you clear all of the mod challenges, you actually end up getting a message in your inbox that says, hey, you've cleared these and your mod store drops have been improved. So you'll see like better color mods more often. Just make sure you clear all of them. You don't have to 3-star them, you just have to beat them once. Phoenix lineup on defense, all but Sabine. I think Sabine actually replaces Chopper, and that becomes the best Phoenix lineup. Mod Store is a great source of mods. Yeah, I believe so. I think this video that I'm going to do on Let's Spin the Vault on mods when we hit our goal here, I think that is basically going to be mostly mod store. I think it'd mostly be mod store and like some heavy refresh mod challenges and some purchasing of mod slicing components from the store, that since it's on discount right now. I think it's going to be kind of a mix of those. The guy who's Egyptian on the 25, yeah, I remember you too, actually. I remember being like, wow, Egypt. Been focused on arrow speeds. Are clairvoyance mods useful? Yes, clairvoyance arrows are very useful. You'll be doing roster reviews. We're going to do some here for sure. Missed mine last time. Sorry, man. Supply and demands at the moment is very high when it comes to roster reviews. Do you know how to beat Malak without having him? Kind of depends on mods. You can beat him without having him. I would recommend getting a fast Thrawn, swapping to Bastila, having Bastila go before them. Like, if you can't go before them and they have Malak, then you're just not going to win, okay? But if you can get, like, one of your guys to go first, you can get your Thrawn to go first, swap the Bastila, get corrupting meditation on the people that matters, and then snowball off the turn gain. But that's it. That's your only path to winning. Other than that, you can win with Jedi Knight Revan and like the Anakin thing currently, from what I'm seeing. Failed platoons before running missions. Oops. Looks like they already filled it though. I can't even deploy there, man. These guys are on it. I love this guild when it comes to territory battles. We may clear heroic Sith slow as balls, but they're on it in territory battle, and that's what I like more than anything, so I like it. Wait, I don't have Hoth Rebel Soldier. Wow, I'm trash at these. My roster may be like hilarious for competitive, but I will admit it leaves some to be desired when it comes to the guild related stuff. How is Thrawn's Terminator swap work against New Malak? It works. It's not bonus gain. Like, it's not Terminator gain. It's Terminator manipulation and Terminator swapping. Just like Revan's like spinning AoE thing still works. Have you seen Arnold's vid? I watched part of it. I've seen the whole Jedi Knight Anakin thing going on, but I'm just not super interested in the whole Jedi Knight Anakin thing because a million people are covering it right now and people that have better rosters than me. So there's not really any point for me to get too involved into it. Plus, I don't have Anakin, and to be honest, I don't really care that much to start dicking around with Jedi again. I'm over them. It's just not fun for me. So your guild's about which FV first, Thrawn unique or Chili ability block immunity for new CLS team guy the other. Okay, so Thrawn's Zetas are good, but not great. Like, you don't need them. I'd rather have Chewbacca's loyalty, and I'd probably rather have all of the Rebel Zetas, literally all of them, before I would take Thrawn's Zeta. So my goes about to start running heroic Sith Raid. I'll be unlocking JTR next week, but I'm hesitant to farm gear Resistance Trooper for the raid. I'll eventually replace him with C-3PO. Thought? Yeah, I think you should be hesitant. I don't think Resistance Trooper is worth it anymore with Finn being as good as he are. Since Finn is now the replacement for Resistance Trooper, I would instead gear Finn and use C-3PO as well as Finn. The team I run would be JTR, C-3PO, Finn, R2-D2, and BB-8, and you can do 10 million with that all day. I just put out a guide on JTR Part 1. But it's like a real, all I do is explain like the very basics of it. Because what I've noticed is, tell me if you guys think this is a good idea. I've noticed there's tons and tons of really deep, like skull tricks or whatever, however you pronounce his name, right? There's tons of people who do hilariously like well done, in-depth mods, the run, every single mechanic. But I don't see guides that are just like, hey, so like here's how it works. You're gonna do this, then this, okay, real basic. You know, like I want people just to be like, you're having a beer with a guy and you're just like, hey, how do you use the JTR team? You know, like if you're having dinner with someone and you just want someone to explain to you, not like, hey, how do you use the JTR team? And then they like pull out, okay, let me show you my PowerPoint presentation. You know? Would you say Thrawn's greater than RTD2 on offense? It really depends, man. I think they're both good at different things. But you're not going to regret anything you do on Thrawn just because he's completely nuts. I mean, he's one of the best characters in the game, but I just don't think his Zetas are extremely important. Well, not even the mods, just like the explanation in Gemro. Reservations for dinner, but simple, keep that. I'm a simple man. Helps a lot of things, guys, no problem. Hopefully I help with something. Love my guides, thank you. I love hearing that people find them useful. I love streaming, man. Like getting a chance just to chill and chat with the subs. We start farming bugs or clones for next TB layout. You know, Jonathan, I've been thinking about this myself, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I'm kind of tempted to go Geonosians, because I think the bugs have the potential to be really cool. And not many people works on them, and I also like the fact they're separatists, so there's a chance the separatist tag could become better. So for those reasons, I kind of want to start working on the Geonosians. Clones, I just hate for whatever reason, besides Rex. And Fives is like, okay. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. Your Grand Shadow, or thanks. I'm glad you like it. How do you maximize your Star Wars experience? Thank you for the £2 super chat, sir. Much appreciated for the support. How do you maximize your Star Wars experience? Here, let me lay some truth on you guys, okay? Here is how you make sure you always enjoy Star Wars content that comes out. Every time some new bit of Star Wars comes out, and here's the thing about this, okay? Now, you can disagree with my advice here, which is totally fine, but the question is not, how do I enjoy the Star Wars content that I want to enjoy? It's the question is, how do I maximize my Star Wars experience? And the answer to that question, I'm going to say, no matter what Star Wars content you're going to absorb, be it YouTube, be it watching a new movie, you know, the new episode 9 coming out, go into it with an open slate, okay? Go into watching it thinking, all I want is to have a good time. All right, do not go into it being like, I am a Star Wars original trilogy diehard fan, and if this does not do justice to them, I will have a bad time. You have to go into it thinking, I just want to see some Star Wars, I want to see some lasers, I want to see some lightsabers, I want to have fun. Because the thing is, the honesty is, it doesn't matter. The only thing you're getting mad about or not liking whatever Star Wars experience is coming out is it's ruining it for you. Like, no one else cares. You know, like you seen the meme where like they're at dinner and the bigger guy from Seinfeld's like, hey, look, this guy, you see? He even likes Star Wars, see? Look, no one cares. Like, that's the truth of it. No one actually does care. And they're not going to listen to feedback. And I'm not just talking about the game. I'm talking about like Star Wars movies and stuff in general. And all you're doing by getting mad is ruining your good time you could be having. Even if you don't like the movies. Like, the thing is I don't agree with all the new movies either. There's problems with them. But I still have a good time watching the movies because like it's new Star Wars shit I haven't seen, regardless of whether or not I think they messed it all up. It's new Star Wars stuff. I'm gonna have a good time. So maximize your Star Wars experience by thinking every time you go to do something Star Wars related, I just want to enjoy it. Okay. A Mamba with the 24.99 Black Mamba. Hope your mod luck gets better. Now, thank you very much, sir. You are much appreciated. Black Mamba is the guy I have to beat in my shard chat. I'll show you. He's the guy who has the payout right before me. Look at him right there. There he is. Tell you what, and since he just donated, let's attack him and we'll back out of the battle, but let's go ahead and showcase a battle against him right here. That's a sick donation, by the way. That's my largest super chat donation yet. So thank you, Mamba. And all right, Mamba, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna attack your team and I will cancel if we win, but we're gonna go try to give you the D here, all right? But I have to beat this guy, and I tell you, his team gives me problems every time. And to be honest, that advice about like not raging because you're gonna ruin it for yourself can be applied to anything life related. Like at a certain point, you have to like sit back with anything in life and just be like, you know what? It's okay. Like, even if it's something like really a problem, trust me, I've had my share of things that people should not have to go through, okay? But like at a certain point, you just got to be like, you know, hanging on to it's not going to do anything for you. And looks like we don't even have to back out of the match because Black Mamba completely pooped on my team there. He was telling me that Marauder was really strong, and that was kind of hemming and hawing, but no, I can see his point here. Yeah, no, Marauder killed 2 people this matchup. Marauder's kind of squishy, which is a bummer, but we chews through him for sure. Thank you, Mamba. Alright, so Mamba has soundly kicked my ass there. Hey, look at that. Stun cuffs from the guildmates. Can't believe someone actually donated guns. Let's give back. Let's give back. So all of them. That's all of them. All right. Man, this heroic Sith rate's still going. I thought I could maybe dump in the 4 there. Do you have an EA account? No, I do not. Okay, so Lepi Knight. You know what? Yeah, let's do a few roster reviews. Why not? We'll start with some roster reviews, okay? Will you ever change the song? Oh no. Is it that bad? Oops. Oops. Alright, let's do a few roster reviews. 739. Now, my boy Rick's not here right now, guys, so this is going to be in no particular order. I'll do any super chats that pop up, I'll do first. Other than that, I'm going to just like snag the ones I can see, okay? So if I'm way behind or you've been trying for a week or something, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to do as many as I can. Yeah, my bad. If the music's going, like normally I'm zoned out. So you can just be like, hey, Casey, change the song. Okay. Lepi Knight wants a roster review. Says he's been waiting 4 days, so let's check him out. We got Fleets. Very, very nice. 2.4. Okay, you got about 100k GP on me, maybe a little less. Your boss has some to be desired, but you got nice, Phoenix, Biggs, Akbar needs to be worked on. Vader, Boba. Okay, you got Cassian. Okay, so you know what to work on, man. Looks like you're already working on it already. Finish your Akbar, finish your Rebels. Do you not have Falcon? Yeah, get Falcon. Hey, Nemesis Center, $2. I got you next, bud. I love the content. Much appreciated. Okay, so work on your ships, man. I'm going to deduct a point because your ships have some work here. 2.5 mil GP, roughly. I want to see, if I'm being fair, 25, 30 on the higher end Gear 12s. To give you an idea for the people that don't know, I am 2.4 mil GP, basically exactly, and I think I have 43 Gear 12s at this point and 32 Zetas because I just placed one. So I'm looking for something similar, but I don't expect people to have that high gear level on average. But he looks like he has decent gear level, so I'm not worried about the gear. Let's look at the character choice. He went full Rebels with JTR. Now, normally I would deduct points for not having either of the Revens, but he could be like an extremely smart free-to-play player. We're not sure at this point. He doesn't really look like he welled out on any characters. He has characters that were easily achievable. Things like Imperial Troopers, he has, Treya working on. I think what this looks like is a smart player that's free to play and is optimizing what he can get his hands on. So just giving Rebels and placing high with that is a smart way to do it. It's free to play, and he went very top heavy with that. So I like those decisions. Give you a plus a point for that. Let's take a look at the speed. Let's see what the speed's like, however. Okay, 155, that's very, very respectable. Let's see the CLS speed, 145. Okay, so you're in there with the speed, nicely done. Let's see if it continues. Yeah, it keeps going. So nicely done. I actually think the roster is pretty solid if you're a free-to-play player. If you are a pay-to-play player, anything more than like an extreme minnow, I'd say this roster is not very solid. But assuming you are free-to-play, I think you have done a very nice job on this roster. I'd probably give you a 7.5 free-to-play or like a 5.5 pay-to-play. And you could improve upon that if you actually focus on your ships. Okay, so let's get to Nemesis and a £2 or $2 super chat. It says love the content. Let's get that roster review. Free to play completely. All right, Drew, I see you. Thanks very much for the £5, and I still enjoy my account even with my mistake clones. I got you next, but don't worry about it. Okay, so here we're gonna take a look at Nemesis, rank 331 with Jedi Knight Revan. Is this picture here does not demonstrate how bad Arena feels right now? Look, guys, he's ranked 300. It's not like he doesn't have the Zetas. He has the Zetas. He's ranked 331, Gear 12. Okay, what is it? How bad are the mods, man? Oh, yikers, yikers, yikers. So that's what's going on. These mods are all wrong. Okay. So that's what's going on. But let us start with ships. 2.3. Okay, so you're right at my GP level, bud. So me and you, keep your eyes open because we might be fighting each other here, all right? So, fantastic boss, nice job. You got your Phoenix, you got Biggs, you have Akbar, but you haven't geared them for some reason. Everything else looks pretty standard. I don't really have too much of a problem with your ships other than the fact that I don't see a Falcon in here. Okay, you don't have Falcon, so I'm going to give you I think you should have had Falcon by now. That's probably why you're lower ranked. But if you're lower ranked, maybe you're free to play or something. I'll give you a pass on not having Falcon since you're free to play, but work on your ships. Now let's take a look here at the roster. 2.4 mil. I want to see probably 15 to 20 Gear 12s. You have enough Gear 12s, so I think the gear is passable. Let's look at the character selection choice. We have, Jedi Knight Revan, Commander Luke, Night Sisters. Looks like you went full on Rebels. I like that. Thrawn, Kylo Ren. Okay, so your pick of characters here with like Chirrut Base and all that, they're all fairly meta. It looks like you have a nice Troopers team. You got the Wampa. Some of the like older characters I'm seeing. Let me look back and look at the... Okay, so you did a good job of not bloating too much. Do you have a 3-star Executioner? You do, okay. Or you have 2-star. So what that means is you were there for the Executioner marquee, I would assume. So you're probably like, I want to say a late 2017, early 2018 free-to-play player. And if that is the scenario, then I'm going to judge your roster is not bad for that scenario at all. That being said, the huge problem here is your mods. You have 92 speed, and then it goes to 61 speed. So I would say that I think your account's actually not bad. If you're free to play, it's especially not bad at all. But dude, you got to work on your mods. -2 points for the mods, -1 point for ships. I'm gonna give you like a 5 out of 10 for those reasons. But if you're fully free to play and you fix your mods, I could bump you up to like a 6.5, maybe a 7 tops. Okay. Alexander with SEC 10. I have no idea how much actual dollars that is, but thank you very much for the donation. And the next one here is Drew Banks in at £5. Let's go ahead and take a look at his account here. 353274698. Let's go ahead and search. Thank you very much for the 10 sec. What is that in dollars? I'm super curious. I don't know, it doesn't tell me. Okay. This is Drew Banks, and he says, enjoying my account even though with my clone mistakes. Hey, just became a patron. Really? Thank you very much for the Patreon support. I appreciate it. For the people who are wondering what my Patreon is, it's in the description down below, just below like the Discord mentions and stuff. Tim Unsolid, Bob Winbald, and Ray for laughing. Okay. Just over $1 for 10 sec. Gotcha, okay. Well, thank you, Alexander, for the chip in. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Zypho, this is Drew Banks, who donated 5. Let's take a look at him. Okay, so you're 2.8 mil GP, you're 400K on me, almost 500K on me. You got Boss. Ships are not really the bet. Rots Troll donated $5.62, and he gives me his code and says start July 2018 free to play. Thank you, sir. I will get to you. Don't you worry. Okay, so your ships here, my dude Drew. Same thing I basically telling the other people. Nice Boss. You worked on the Phoenix. Good job, good potential. You have to finish Akbar. You have to get the Falcon, okay? And finish gearing Cassian. These are conditions that are not, like, they're non-negotiable. You have to do these things if you want to improve this account, okay? So ships, you're in the very similar position as the last guy. Improve upon the ships. Now let's look at the roster. We probably want to see 25 gear 12s at this point for a strongish one, for a strongish roster. JTR, Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, okay. Yeah, pretty good amount of characters. Old Republic, Zay the Bosk. You got clones, surprisingly good amount of clones. Now I would donk you some points for that, and I will donk you a point for Zay the Barris, but I'm going to assume you're a potential Oder player, and so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Plus, right now, I think clones are going to pay off in the long con, so good luck. Yo, Darth, out keeping people happy. Fantastic job, man. Thanks for all the new great content. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, guys. So yeah, this roster, I look at this roster and I think like major bloat. Izzy donates 15. Thank you very much, sir. Compiled list in order in Discord DM for you. 294-379-263. Thank you very much for that, Izzy. I see that. Ah, yes. Thank you. I will go by this order too. Gonna make sure I do all the donations in order. Okay, so let me make sure I give you your proper roster review. Now I'm gonna give you 3 things I like, 3 things I don't like, okay? And the first thing I want to like is that you got JTR, CLS, Jedi Knight, Revan. Great choices. Zeta Bosk, great choices. Kylo Ren with the Zeta, decently geared. You got the Veers. You have some decent all-around teams. I like that you have a nice variety, okay? So I like that. Also, I like the characters that you decided to gear. I think those were smart choices. Let's look at the mods. Okay, so 105 is your fastest. Okay, so we gotta work on the mods. It doesn't look like your mod disparity is terrible, though. You go from like 100 to 102, but does it get really bad here? It starts getting kind of bad. Okay, man, so I'm gonna take a point away from your mods. So that's one of the things I don't like. K1 donated $5 through Super Chat. He says, when you're big and famous, I'm going to brag about you being your first Super Chat one day. Don't forget my name. I'll need you to back me up. Okay, I can't forget your name. It's numbers. I remember it. I'm really good with numbers. Matthew sends another $2.79. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Loved your roast. Yes, free to play and haven't gotten into modding till now. All right, man. Well, you need to get into modding, okay? Also, you guys are kind of like overwhelming me with the whole... Thank you. Thanks. I don't know. Thank you. I don't know what to say or do. I don't have like a chalkboard or like, you know, I'm not like a Twitch girl streamer. I can't like jump up and down or bend over and write on a chalkboard or something, you know. But thank you. getting distracted here. Work on your mods. Don't like your mods. Don't like your ships. And you have a fair bit of bloat, okay? 3 things I don't like. What I do like is the characters you did gear. Correct choices. I like that you have a good variety in your team. Nicely done. And I also like that I think in these upcoming changes you're going to do very well with them, because a lot of the characters that are currently garbage I think are going to become not garbage. So you're going to lose some of your bloat, okay? There you go. Alright, so thank you very much for that super chat or donation or whichever one it was. I forget. I appreciate it. That was Drew Banks. Thank you very much for that, sir. I'm going to give you a 5 out of 10 on the roster with the potential of being an 8 out of 10 if you fix your mods and ships, okay? Okay, so Alexander donated, but he didn't leave a code. And then the next one was Rots Troll donated $5.62, and he says 223-831-935. Alrighty, sir. Let me take a look at this. Oh, and Drake sends $5 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, sir. And he leaves his code, I will IRL, but not in the game. Alright, I'll add you to the list. I think you're 3rd. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is good ships. Nice. He's got Bear Falcon and I do. He's got Ebon Hawk. I love seeing that. He's got the Phantoms. He's got Biggs. He's got Akbar at level 1. Cassian at level 1. Okay, but you know, I'm not going to give you too much crap because you got 6-star Falcon. I mean, that can be fixed. Bad Rongo sends $5. He says new subscriber, leaves his code. Thank you, Bad Rongo. And Drake for the 2 5s. Thanks for being a new sub, much appreciated. Okay, so, oh, you're only 1.3 mil. Oh, dude, you're right. Nah, this is sick. 1.3 mil, this is sick for ships. Very, okay, 10 out of 10 on the ships. Just get your Akbar. You probably just unlocked him or something for the ship. 1.3 mil. Thumbs up, dude. Nicely done. Okay, let's look at this. Oh man, we got heavy on the gear for 1.3. Nicely done. The Zetas, double Bosk, double Palpatine. Okay, so what you really know what you're doing. What I see here is a very competitive PvP roster. I see someone who is going to do very well in Territory Wars at a low level. I see someone who's going to do very well in Grand Arena. I bet you haven't lost to Grand Arena yet. I see someone who is very focused, and it looks like you're also expanding your roster to like JTR and things of that nature. I see focus, and I see smart, competitive decisions. I really like that. Okay, let's look at the speed. Let's see how you're doing on speed. 1.3 mile, I want to see 120. You're right in there. You're right in there at the speed for that level. You have, oh, and you got a second set of it. You're right there, man. One more good set, and I'm really going to like it. 90, okay. Drop down a little bit, but nah, you're in there, man. 107, there it is, 107. Okay, this is a very good roster, very competitive. I bet you are crushing everything. Holy moly, what? Guys, you are really kind of like being a little too nice to me at the moment. $2, great guy, great content. Don't change and stay real. Thank you very much, sir. Can you guess when I started? 787. Yes, sir, I'll get to you. And that's a nice try. This is a very good roster. And then 279 more from Matthew Rickman. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. So to finish up my comments on this guy's roster here, this one was Rotstro for 562. Dude, your roster is fantastic, okay? Now, I'm going to say you got unlucky here. Drew Banks sends £10. Thank you for the great review. Any tips to get rid of the bloat? Yes, to get rid of the bloat, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take any of the characters that currently bloat, find a team that they fit into, and build them into that team. That way you can delete some of the bad characters and turn them into characters that are useful. Okay, does that make sense? Now, Alexander, I got you, bud. I'll add you to the ally code. Don't worry, since in 20 sec. I believe is like $2. Thank you, sir, for that. Okay, so wrapping up, final thoughts here. Your roster is ridiculous. I love it. Your speed is great. I think you got a little unlucky with the Palpatine nerf that just happened. I think your rank dropped, but if I had to guess, you've probably been placing top 50. I think you will get into the top 50 again, especially because you have focus. You obviously know what you're doing, and I think you will be at #1 rank in both of your shards. And yeah, dude, you're doing good. Just continue what you're doing. I don't have anything negative to say about this other than I would have liked to see one of the Revens by this point, but maybe the timing of your shard doesn't line up. I don't know. You obviously spend some money on this game, but the choices you did were smart. I would like to say, well done. Okay, just well done in Jim Rowe on this roster. Improve your squad. Improve your squad arena ranks. Other than that, this is a very good roster. It's what you should have at 1.3 mil, so I think you've done a fantastic job. They powered up the Malak against, basically, it's kind of a nerf to him. Okay, so let's see, that was, let me make sure I don't get behind. Sorry, you guys are like really supporting me here with a lot of donations, so I want to make sure I don't miss any of them here. Okay, so I did Rots. Izzy, I believe Izzy is next. 294. Okay, so 294. Thank you, Izzy. I see the list you're doing. I appreciate that. 294. 379. 826. And Izzy sent in $15. And ask for a roster review. Here we go. So looks like good bring so far. 2.9 mil GP. You're 500K over me. Let me change the music before it gets too much of the same. I know you guys want a little bit of mix up. Okay, so just shy of 3 mil GP. Very strong ships. All of this is done correctly. I see nothing to complain about here, including Akbar's done. You have Cassian, but they're not like heavily geared or anything, but you only really need for the Dispel. Fantastic ship lineup. Very, very, very well done. You see you're even kind of working on the Sith ships there a little bit in the background. I think that's smart. Yeah, just really fantastic roster all the way around. I see you're starting to work on the Jedi Knight Anakin ship. I think you are doing everything correctly in ships, okay? A+ there, nicely done. Now, there's one other stat I want to look at here. Let's look at your guild donations. 908. This is something. Look at that. 908 gear donated. Person is actually nice to their guild mates. You have all the correct Zetas here. Is this loyalty to the maker? Because that's what I'd want to see. Yep, loyalty to the maker. Nicely done there. And did you pick 9 tear? Ooh, man, I'm getting a little bit of lag. You did. Man, you're picking the right stuff. Let's look at the inventory now. 3 mil GP, I want to see, for like my level roster, like nuts roster, I want to see 50 gear 12s to 3 mil GP. However, that being said, if you have 30 gear 12s, you're doing good, okay? So we got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 31, 35, 39, 43? 42 or 43 gear 12s. You're right in the meaty part. You're right at what I have. I think that's the correct amount of gear 12s for this GP level. Now let's look at the selection of the... Well, actually, let's look at the mods before we get too deep. Darth Revan for 3 mo GP. I want to see 160 speed for the higher end. 135. So it's a little low, but let's see how the depth of mods are. So you got with 135 and then 120. Okay, so there's one situation in which these mods would actually be appropriate, which is if you are not on that old of a shard, like an early 2018 shard, and you're a well. In that scenario, your mods could be acceptable because you could just weld on like good characters, but the mods have to just come with time. In that situation, then I would say don't worry about the mods you did well. But the thing is, you have a decent amount of Zetas. But that you're probably just a heavy well on earlier shard because you have Zetas, but not like that many Zetas. All the selections of characters are correct. I don't have any problem with any of these character selections. I do have a problem with like the Kylo Ren Mass Zeta when there's other options to be done. The fact you got Malak with the gear levels you do have on characters is impressive. Yeah, really well done roster. You got the First Order team. You have a little bit of bloat, but it's not terrible, you know. And some of it's going to be converted over, like the Geonosians, into usable bloat. Other than that, you don't really have too many characters that are bloat, other than like the Geos and some of the other ones. You have a lot of level 1s, so nicely done there. Okay, so Izzy, this is a very good roster for somebody who is spending money on the game and is like a 2018, maybe late 2017 player. I work on your mods, and this would be a 10 out of 10 roster because everything else about it is fantastic. You have all the right characters, you have all the right gear, you have all the right ships. Yeah, this really is a 10 out of 10 except for the mods. Okay, so I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10 because if you improve your mods, this roster would be sick. Okay. All right. Let me continue here. On to the next one. Okay, the next one is K17 donates $5 through Super Chat. No code though. Okay, then the next one is Drake. Donated $5 through Super Chat. Said I will RL, but non game. 641 641 647 863. Okay, before I do this roster review, I'm going to take a quick second to catch up. Oh, and Ken Moson's $2 with I Like Cohen says, here's coffee. Great content, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Buy the wife some coffee. All right. Jangle from Skywalker says hi. Oh, hey, you're talking to him right now? I remember him. He was a nice guy. Haven't had much luck with mods. You're in the same boat as me because I have weak mods for my shard, but everything else is good. Okay, so I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. That way I'm not just ignoring chat and talking to myself with the rosters. Palpatine was nerfed. They power up again. Yeah. Spell your money in Malak, but review would be sick. As soon as I'm done with all the super chats, I'll start doing the free ones. Still can use Palpatine against other teams with the Terminator train going on. Yeah, that's very true. Guess people can't donate. Won't be picked for a long time. Sorry, I'm getting supported a lot today, so I gotta do the ones I will. But I'll make sure that I at least get some time for the free roster reviews in today. Okay. So before I go off, regardless, I'll get some free ones in too. I don't want to forget. I don't want to like just do them for people paying. I want to make sure I get everyone. Okay, so that being said, though, I am on Drake's. So I'm caught up with chat. All right, let's look at the fleet. So Bosk, nice. 6-star Han, nice. With both, do you have Zetas? You do have Zetas. Biggs, very nice. Done. Okay, how's the gear on these guys? Okay, you're the same gear level I am. I don't mind dropping the gear there. You're 2.5 mil GP, so that's appropriate for the gear level. You're doing better on the bounty hunter ships than I am. You have Akbar done. That's nice. How about the... Okay, you're still working on... Yeah, get the prestige. Start farming prestige in the Squad Arena store. Bistan you're working on. Do you have Cassian or Ebon Hawk? Where's your Dispel? Okay, get Cassian or Ebon Hawk. Get a Dispel going. You have a nice defensive and offensive team. Okay, nicely done on ships. Just get a Dispel. It'll help you out a lot, okay? Now let's take a look at the roster. Let's go ahead and let's do speed. Check out the mods now. 136, respectable, but a little slow if I'm being honest. 113, drops down a lot. Check out CLS. 107. Let's check out one more. Okay, so yeah, 88. Okay, so your mods, you have a couple decent mod sets, but your mods need improvement over almost anything else that I've seen so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and check the inventory now. So the characters you do have are all good. I don't like seeing things like Kylo double Zated. You must be a First Order fan because your First Order is very nice. It's like maxed basically with Zetas. So if you're a First Order fan, you're doing it for the fun. More power to you. I won't rag on that. But as far as like competitive roster goes, I don't really like seeing that many Zetas and gear early. I like the Vandor pickup. I really like seeing people farming and picking up Vandor. All these characters are correct. I'd love to see Zetas on the Night Sisters if you're going to gear them. I like seeing L3 and Zalbar and Kiara. You have some very competitive defensive teams. I don't like seeing stuff like Lando. That's a waste. I think Mace is a waste, though he might not be soon. New Gunray is actually a good character, believe it or not. He's very useful in some matchups. Not having Zetas on Traya, not being max gear level is questionable. Basila Shaw not being ready is questionable. So there's a few things like the obvious meta stuff you need to work on, but your bloat's minimal. You at least didn't level them all the way to 85, so you have room to grow, and you have a lot of gear 12s for your level. Like, we're probably on the same level. I might have you slightly in the gear 12s just because of the recent meta of the characters. but you're very top heavy. I like that. Your mods need work, so work on your mods. Try to get the more meta teams like both of the Revens. Work on that. Other than that, this roster is good. I'm gonna have to be a little critical because you are 2.5 mil with none of the meta tunes like Jedi Knight Revan, like Darth Revan or Malak, and you've done a lot of double Zetas, and your mods have some left to be desired. That being said, you do have some very smart pickups like Vandor early, and you have some strong defensive teams like your First Order. I think I'm going to give you a 6 out of 10. The reason I'm being so harsh is because your mods really need to be better at this level. If you are going to develop such a large, deep roster, you can't go down into your mods and see like people having no speed at all. You need at least 10, like plus 10 speed on every mod for every character that's gear 12. If you don't have that, there's not really point in gearing the characters until you can at least get speed on them, because all you're doing is increasing your GP, putting yourself against tougher opponents without having like, it's like building an army and sending your soldiers out to war, but you don't give them rifles. You know what I mean? So work on that, okay? All in all, though, 6 out of 10. If you had good mods, potential of 7.5 out of 10, because the mods are a real big difference here. Really like the ships, though. Nicely done. Just give a dispel. Okay? Let's get some more music in here. All right. Okay, we got another. Okay, Bad Rongo donated $5 for Super Chat. Says new subscribers 647 834 729. I'm almost caught up on donations, getting there. Okay, the Get Good Guild. I like it. Bad Rongo, usurper. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is all fantastic. Very solid. $2 for Super Chat from Keaton. And he says, love the channel, man. Cheers. Leaves his ally code. Thank you, Keaton. I will get to you. So I see Biston here. Biston's is nuts. Your Phoenix are nuts. Your Falcon is nuts. Your Bosk is nuts. Your Akbar is nuts. Your 3.8 mil, though, you should have these characters. Ships are fine. I got no problem with any of your ships. You got Cassian. Maybe gear the Cassian a little bit. No, your ships are good, man. I can't neg on your ships because you know what you're doing there. Let's check speed first because this looks like a healthy roster. So let's really look. Yikes! What's going on, man? Oh no. Oh wait, that's tenacity. Okay, I'm stupid. That's a yikes on me, boys. That's a yikes on me. Congratulations on the channel growth. Thank you, Petar. Nice to see you again. Alright. So Darth Revan's got all 5 pieces and all 5 pieces on Bastila. Let's take a look at the speeds now. Okay, 142. That 142 is not a yikes, but that's like a for almost 4 mil GP. Okay, that's like I'm gonna give you an out of 10 on your mods. Just from looking at that one. Now if you have many 140 speed, okay, there's 150. That's pretty good. 123, but so that 150 is probably closer to 160. $5 from Chris. Hey, thanks for another donation, Chris. You've hit me up a lot. I appreciate it. Love the vids and leaves a code. Yes, sir. Get you A out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give you A out of 10 on mods. I mean, your Bastila's mods are actually pretty fast though. Just that's like a 160. So a little better than A. I'm gonna give you instead of more. Okay. Now let's see, character-wise, let's take a look at the characters. Okay, this is all amazing. Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, Boss, Chewbacca, HK, Mother Tasm, Rey. The list goes on and on and on. These are, I don't see a single character I don't like yet. Every single character is good. Every single character is good. I don't even mind the Zeta and Juhani because your other Old Republic are good too. All of these are good. All of these are good. It just keeps going. Geonosians are starting to get, okay, we're starting to get into the questionable realm with like Phoenix and Geonosians, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Got the troopers, he's got the B2. Man, at this point it's not even bloat, it's just you have everybody. Sabine, Young Lando, First Order. Nah, dude, you're just, this is a flex. You know what this is? This ain't a roster review, this is a flex. You're showing me your lineup, and I like it. I like it. What do you expect me to say? It sucks? No, this lineup's fantastic. Come on, dude. You got a sick roster. Nicely done. Congratulations. I'm jealous of your characters. You have all the guys I want. Heads up. Work on your mod. I mean, I'm always going to say work on your mods because, like, I want, if you're almost 4 mil GP, I want to see, like, a 168 set or something on Malak to really, or not Malak, but on Darth Revan to really be disgusting. But, I mean, I can't, there's nothing bad I can say about this roster. I mean, you have done everything correctly. You have an amazing lineup. You don't, let me see if there's any characters you should have worked on. No, I mean, all these characters are trash. No, you've done it all right. No, dude, you've just done it right. Just nicely done. Just nicely done in general. I think this roster is correct. I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10, actually. I'd give you a 10 out of 10, but I would want to see slightly better mods. This is just an overall very nice roster, nicely done. Let me see. Tell you what, I'll give you a 10 out of 10 if I hit that Malak and use a 9 tear. There it is. Okay. Potentially my first 10. 9.75. Okay. I'm gonna give you 9.75. I think it was very nicely done. All right. Let me look up the next one here. Okay, so that was Dundrew. Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on, I'm getting a little lost. Where was Bad Rongo, Rich Wells? Okay, that was Bad Rongo. So now we're on Brian. Okay. All right, Brian. Let me catch up with the chat after I type this in. So 764. 915. Alrighty. Okay. Hey Zingy, nice to see you. I was in FOA too when I started SWGOH. Nice people there. Grew my roster there for a year or so. Yeah, they're good people so far. How Jedi and Ryan can do on defense versus Darth Revan? I think on defense it just loses. You enjoy the content? Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for being here and enjoying it. Okay, let's take a look. $1.7 mil, and you have Bosk. You have 5-star Falcon, which is acceptable for being 1.7. You have an Evan Hawk. You have the Ghost and Phantom. You have the Home One. Work on the gear of those characters, but I can't really deduct points. As you have done it correctly, and depending on the timing start of your account, this might be ideally the very best you could have done up to this point. I think it is very nicely done for 1.7 mil. Obviously, you are in fact getting paid out as your rank 15, so you're either hitting rank 1 or you're in the top 5. Now you have Jedi Knight Revan. Let's take a look. 1.7 mil speeds. I would like to see 120, if not higher, 130. 139, so you're on the upper echelons of your speed mods for the relevance to how long your account's been out. I passed you? I did pass you. Don't worry, I got you, okay? What happened was the notifications looped on top of each other. It was like a graphic thing. I see you. I got you next, okay? I highlighted you right here. I'm not gonna miss you, okay? The character selection, let's look. Bosk, Jedi Knight Revan, you got the Hoda. You went Django with you have CLS already. Okay, Qui-Gon Jinn is very questionable, but maybe you're going the Long Con Galactic Republic. If so, I'll give you a pass. This this First Order, this character is useless. Mace Windu this early is bad. Farming Fulcrum this early is bad. You're really going on a lot of additional. Well, maybe that's just the Marquise. You might not have intentionally been trying to farm those bounty hunters. You don't have like that bad a bloat. I am looking by speed. Let me do it by power again. I want to go back down and see what you haven't worked on. Okay, so like the garbage characters you haven't worked on. You haven't worked on like the Darth Revan side yet. I'm assuming you're working on them next. 1.7 mil. This roster is okay. I think it could be better, if I'm being honest. I think there's some selections I don't really like to see. Like, I don't really like seeing Ezra and Kylo Ren, like, Zeta this early, geared this early. I don't like the double Zeta on Bosk. I think that was a waste. I don't think you should throw Zetas on people like CLS until they are, like, gear 12'd. Even if it is a nut Zeta, like, it binds all things. And I think you might be stretching yourself a little thin. I'm seeing you going heavy in the gear, like 9, 10s, and 11s on characters that don't matter, or you would not have needed for events and whatnot. I would caution you to be careful with your choices from now on, as you have the potential of ruining your account, but where you're at right now, it's okay still. I'm going to give you like a 5.5. I'm going to tell you what, I'll bump it up to 6.5 because you are so early in the shard and you have the chance to fix it. Your gear levels are totally acceptable. Your Zeta count is totally acceptable. Your mods are actually better than acceptable. They're good. I would say that you probably just need to be careful with what you start working on from here on out, or else you have the potential of having problems with your account, okay? So I'm gonna give you a 6.5. All right, I need to get Matthew now. Let me make sure I don't miss you this time, bud. It's gotta be, let me find the code. Bear with me a second here. Matthew, did you leave the code in for me somewhere, bud? If not, could you type ally code and then type in your code again, so that way I can see it for sure. I see your super chats, but I don't see a code attached to them. Let me tag him here. Hold on, we're smarter than this. Also, question, are these roster reviews entertaining for you guys? Because like we got like 160 people watching, I've done like 10 of these. And make sure, if I do roster reviews for like an hour, do you guys actually enjoy this content? Because I don't want to bore people. I like doing roster reviews, I think they're fun and people are donating for them. They obviously want to like have their roster review done. Just want to make sure this content's like acceptable for the masses. Yes? You're enjoying it? Okay. Man, when we do non-super chat, real, people are sending them, so I'm just making sure I do those. But I'll tell you what, I will finish the ones that I have left, which I gotta get, I'll tell you how many I have left, okay? I need to do Matthews, I need to do Alexander's, I need to do Kenmo's, I need to do Keaton's, I need to do Chris. I have 4 more, okay? Once I finish Chris's and 4 more, probably 5 to 10 minutes, I'll do some more free ones, okay? And I'll start grabbing people who, you know, can't afford to send a couple bucks, because I want to make sure you're here supporting anyway. I'll get you, okay? Just waiting on, what we're waiting on right now is our boy Matthews for the code. He said I skipped him, but I still haven't seen the code. Probably the worst you see. Hey, you need to give me ally code, please. I can review mine, get roasted. I love roasting. You want to walk from them? Okay. Ally. Waiting on my ally code, please. As soon as we get the ally code, we'll get going. Only actually doing this bigger youth dips don't spend their time this way. We are very close to this way, that's nice. Okay. Oh, cool. What? Yeah, I know the story behind it, man. Code. We don't need the life story, we need the code. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Like I have like a half broken mic. The stupid thing, bro. He gave it above? Where is it? Why don't I see it? I don't see the code. Hey, Santino, thank you very much, sir. Love stuff. Much appreciated. I will get to you, don't worry. I'm audible. Alright. Does anyone see the code and can type it in for me? Because for some reason I just cannot see Matthias's code. I'm gonna wait here like another minute. I got the hiccups now. Something wrong with camera? Is it? No, it's fine. No code. Alright, I'm gonna give it like another... Damn, a guy in res quitting after spending 120k. Well, if you can quit something after spending 120,000, he's got enough to... Okay, well, I'm gonna move on to the next guy because I'm still waiting on the code, alright? We'll go back to him. Okay, on to the next guy. Alexander, 148725 583, and he says, I missed to write my code. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be a roast. So rank 341, 1.4 mil. So 1.4 mil, you might have Falcon. Your selection choices are not bad. You just haven't finished them. Only like gear 6 Akbar. Yikes. Not much else. Do you at least have like levels on the ships? Okay, you got like a couple levels. Okay, so ships are yikes out of 10. Let's go check out the characters. So we got 1 gear 12 at 1.4 mil. We got double Zeta Luke, Zeta Yoda, Zeta Thrawn, Zeta Palpatine, Zeta R2, Zeta Han. And then it falls in the category of just like random characters. Zeta Bosk. You got Wampa surprisingly already. Yeah, man. Okay, so you do not have many gear 12s at all for your level. You gotta work on being more top heavy. I'm assuming you're free to play. So as free to play, the closest thing you can do now is finish your rebels, completely max your rebels, and try to climb an arena with them, and then probably skip whatever the next Galactic Republic meta is coming up and farm the one after that, and then try to hit rank 1 during that. Also, while you're farming rebels, that'll also kind of help you with your ship. So I'd farm rebels, dude. Let me look at your mods. I keep clicking on the wrong side. My iPad's like lagging, overheating today or something. What am I doing? Speed's on this side. $93, oh boy. We need like 120 at this level. 93, 94. 81. Yeah, okay, your mods are bad too, man. I'm sorry, but the count is bad with the potential of becoming not bad. But this is a rough one, okay? You've got I mean, like, Qui-Gon Jinn, Royal Guard level 84 in gear. You're gearing people like gear 7. Stop doing that. You're leveling them too much. You're splitting up your farms, like you have Jinn and Resistance Trooper. You're farming Savage. You're farming like random stuff, man. You have to focus. Like you're probably lost progress because you're not focusing. You have many characters that are like 4 or 5 star or like halfway leveled. Focus on the important stuff. You must be in a good guild because you have Hermit Yoda and Wampa at this level. So really start focusing down on rebels. I would max your rebels entirely. I would max your rebel ships entirely, and I'd only be working on them, and that should help you out, okay? But right now the account is yikes. Okay, let me catch up on chat here. Is it roast review or roasted review? All right, on to the next one. All right, with Kenmo 467-151-112. We only got like 3 more to do, and then I'm totally caught up, and it's free to play. The free to play players, plebs. Okay, we got 4.5 mil. Okay, this is gonna be a fun roster review. We got 4.5 mil, which is a real healthy size roster. We got Bosk, we got Falcon, we got Phoenix, we got Biston, we got U-Wing, we got the Slave One, the TIE Advanced, IG-88, Galactic Shuttle even, the Geonosians highly geared. Wow, you got the Sith Marauder, Sith Fighter geared. Dang, man. What don't you have, bro? Look at your troopers. Alright, disgusting out of 10 on the ships. Now let's take a look. 4.5 mil. I want to see every bit of 65 Gear 12s at this point. And I want to see amazing mods. 160 plus on Darth Revan, 150 plus on Bastila Shan. 149, that's the low on the low side for this GP range. 159, that's why he's got his fastest on Bastila Shan. Now that 159 would be like a 168 on Darth Revan, so that is actually the correct way to do it. You do put your fastest on Bastila Shan, so very nicely done. Hermit Yoda, you got Malak, nice. Let's go back to power, let's look at the character selection. So I'm going to give you a pass on the mods, nicely done. I'm going to say your ships are very good. And let's keep looking. We got Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, HK, C-3PO, Rey, Chewbacca, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Darth Trey. The list goes on and on. Double Zeta Obi-Wan is kind of a what happened. And then we go through Kira or Zeta. You have a lot of Zetas, man. This is a long-term player right here. And honestly, a lot of your Zetas are placed fairly well. I don't see too many bad Zetas yet. Jin and Savage, never mind. There they are. Let's keep going. General Kenobi, Baze, Chirrut, Barris, there's another bad one. All good character selections so far. I don't see any real bloat. The Geonosians maybe, but that's going to pay off here now. Captain Han Solo and characters like that, probably a little bit of bloat, but 4.5 mil, it's no longer bloat. You're just collecting cards, you're finishing the game. Then you go down to like the characters that don't matter, and you basically have all of the characters that don't matter. In fact, I think you have potentially all the characters in the game, unless I'm missing something here. So either this is a long-term Dolphin or a medium to long-term whale. Very nice account, very top-heavy. We got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 27, 31, 35, 39, 43, 47, 51, 54, 58, 62, 66, 65. Oh no, 60. It's at 66 and then 69. You have 69. So yeah, you're 4 over the amount I wanted. So your gear level is completely amazing. Your ships were pretty good. Your speed is good. How deep does the speed go though? $110. So it does actually start dropping off heavy, but you do have some very fast mods. So overall, nicely done. Kinmo, you are a long-term Dolphin. Okay, that's kind of what I was pegging at. Very nicely done. That's a 9.5 roster all day long. Very, very nicely done. Matthew posted this code above. Okay. So, okay, he typed it out. Thank you, Izzy. 648-952-392. All right, here we go. My boy Mathai has been giving me $2 here, $2 there all day long. Hello, a nice channel. Thank you, Cruiser AK. All right, so let's take a look here. Quebec Warriors. All right, so rank 217 in the squadron. We got 67 for the ships. 2.1 mil GP. You're about 270K behind me. We'd be in the same bracket. Also, we got a new Patreon, Thola, who wants to review. Thank you for the addition of Patreon. We got a couple different ones during the stream here. I'll go over those briefly. So we have very nice selection of ships so far. We have Boss, we have, you know, Biggs, Ghost, the etc. as you'd expect. We got the Akbar. I would, at this GP level, I would like to see a 5-star Falcon. I don't see a 5-star Falcon. I do believe you could have gotten a 5-star Falcon at this point. How are you doing in Arena? Once again, let's go check. Okay, so that's why you don't have the crystal income to really drive towards the meta. Your arena team is questionable, so I'm going to say your ships are probably better than your characters. Dolphin's about 20 to 100 a month. I'd say 20 to 50 a month is like a minnow. A Dolphin's like 50 to 100 a month. And a whale is anything above that would be what I would think. Okay, so let's look at this here. Let's check the speed first thing. Let's check out how he's doing on speed. He is going the full Rebels route. 84 crit damage. don't know, man. It's looking pretty low. 73. Yeah. I'm trying, brother. If this doesn't get better. Oh. Where can we send out like codes to get review? I'm catching up on like the donation reviews right now, and I got some Patreons to do. I'm gonna, after this guy, before I finish the donations, I'm gonna slip in one of the freebie guys, okay? Because I want to make sure I'm not ignoring just the normal people out there who can't, you know, chip in a buck or two. You're not ignored. Okay, so the character selection is there's some like very obvious blow. Just scrolling through this, I can see this. Like Ewok Scout's not necessary savage. Like I guess Hoth Rebel Scout's kind of required, but a lot of these guys are blowed. Like I don't know if I would do Jin and K2 this early anyway. First, yeah, the 5s. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be real with you right here. This is not a good looking roster, okay? Yeah, man, this one's a little bit ugly. We need some eye bleach after this one, okay? I'm gonna give you a 4 out of 10, sorry. Not the best. You can get it by taking the same advice I gave to the other guy, which is maxing your rebels for ships, but I mean, you're still running Stormtrooper Han. This isn't Season 1. I love you though, Matthias. Thanks for the support, but we got some work to do, buddy. We got a little bit of work to do on this account, okay? All right, so let's do a freebie one here before let me do it this way. Pick a number between 1 and 35. I have a number in my head. Pick a number between 1 and 35. The person who gets first. The person who gets it first gets a free roster review. Let's go. Jeremy B, 17. Jeremy B. Okay, let's do a free roster review for Jeremy, and I'll go back to finishing up the donations and patrons. And Thor messaged me, hey, just became a patron, chance to get a review, send me his code, long-term free to play. That should have reset the account a long time ago, but now I refuse to do so. Feel free, Rose, but appreciate some advice. Okay, bud, I got you. Don't worry, I see that. It was, in fact, 17. Jeremy B. Izzy's been covering for you, Rick. You got 17 first, and let me make sure, because I haven't... It's not what I see. I'll show you my screen. Check this out. That's not my screen. Okay. Okay, look, just so everyone sees. Okay, first thing that gets it first, right here. 12, 27, 34, blah, blah, 17, right there. First one I saw, Jeremy B, 17. So I'm going to go by what I saw. There, okay. It's the only fair way I can do it. Alright, so let me do Jeremy. He sent me it. Alright, thank you very much, Rick. Okay, 431, 872, 578. Alright, let's give Jeremy his micro look back. I did look. I showed it on screen. My dude, Harvey. Sorry, my bud. Okay. Dude, I'm glad it was this guy. Dude, check this guy out. He's balling. Look. Look at this. Maxed out Ewoks. I love this guy already. Alright, let's check out the ships. 2.1 mil. Very free to play roster. This is a free to play roster through and through. No Falcon. But you know, like the free to play standard stuff. Looks like you're working towards Falcon. This looks like a fun account. Got the maxed Ewoks with the Night Sisters. I love it, dude. I love it. Ewoks and Night Sisters. This guy's right up my alley. Of course, you had to ruin it with the First Order. But even the Zeta Bosk was good. You got a lot of, obviously you have C-3PO and you got like Thrawn and some of the other basics. But I mean, this is really as far as the roster review goes, because you look at it and it's like, come on, you don't have anything meta. But let's look what the speeds are. 88. Mick sends me 299, says you've earned it, and sends me a code. Thank you very much, Mick. Appreciate it. Let's take a look at, we got crit damage, crit chance, 77. Dude, I'm gonna give you a 10 out of 10 just because I love the Ewoks, okay? I see on you. Yeah, sorry, Harvey. I know it happened with some people. Some people get spam filtered out. YouTube edits out a lot of the codes, unfortunately. But I just gotta go with what I see. But yeah, I love the Ewoks, dude. I think this account's sick just because you're actually playing what's fun and what you're enjoying. Good for you. You're probably enjoying the game more than the rest of us. I'm not gonna poop on your mods or anything because I think it's awesome you're writing Ewoks. So shout out to you, bud. All right, let me get back to, I gotta catch up on the donations here. I'm getting a little bit behind. All right, where were we at? We did Kinmo. Did we do Keaton? Keaton is ballin'. Love the channel, man. Cheers. 417-363-735. Let me see if I've done this one yet. Keaton Ray. Nope, we haven't done this one yet. I don't remember Treya. So let's check out the ranks here. Yester throws in 5, says major content. Would you mind checking me out? Since this code, been playing since 21st December 2017. Free to play. You know what? Check your shard, bud, because that's when I started. You might actually be on my shard. PayPal notification. Yes, PayPal. I did just get $5. All right, so Bosk, Biggs, Ghost, IG-88. We got Home 1, Cassian and Biston, Slave 1, TIE Advance, First Order TIE Fighter, Imperial TIE Fighters, Andy Blood. Some like other basics around here. Obviously, you're working on the Rebels. The Rebels are looking pretty good at this point. No Falcon though. At 2.7, you should have Falcon. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say minus a point because no Falcon. Okay, you should have him by this point. 2.7. It's very manageable. Now you have Treya. You're in the rank 100. It's looking like you got the gear. I would like to see a 2.7, 30 gear 12s. You might be a little light on that, but you're close enough. So we got CLS, we got Emperor Palpatine, General Grievous. I like that tech choice. I think it's interesting. Double Zeta. You know, I'm kind of halvesies on the double Zeta Vader. Now, the analytical side of me says that double Zeta Vader is not very good at all. Hey, reached $50 for the mod. We did. Thank you, guys. We hit $50 donation goal for the mod video. So I'm going to match the $50 and pull $50 out of my bank. And that gives us 100, and I'm going to buy a vault, and that vault is going to go towards a video called Let's Spend the Vault Mods, and I'm going to spend the entire vault on mods. I'm going to show you guys what one vault will get you on mods in this game. So expect that video most likely tomorrow because this live stream is going a little long. All right. So let's continue looking. Before I go too much farther, though, let's check his mod situation. Speaking of mods, we have Thrawn 127. Bastila Shan, 125. Okay, so you should have faster by 2.7, but they're not horrible. Maybe minus 1 point. Minus 1 point there for the mod situation. But let's go back. So General Grievous, Darth Vader, Foley, very top heavy. I gotta give you props for the top heavy aspect. I like the fact that you're kind of working in these tech teams like General Grievous and Darth Maul. You're not going full standard, so props for having some fun with it. You do have a fair bit of bloat from what I'm seeing here, which is probably why I expected more Gear 12s. You have way too many level 80s and 85s. I'm going to assume that you're a little bit long time, maybe a long time free-to-play player, and you do not necessarily or you did not necessarily have the opportunity to be aware of Grand Arena was coming, and you got kind of stuck with the bloat. The other characters seem like you realized about the bloat and didn't do it. The speed, I'm going to say minus a point because I would like to see faster speed mods at this level, and minus a point for no having Darth Revan or Jedi Knight Revan. Other than that, plus a point because I like the Zal, I like the General Grievous, it's fun. But if I'm being honest, this is probably, let me take the arena ranks one more time. Oh, Jeremy B sends $50, man. That's my new top chat of all time. Thank you very much, Jeremy B. He said, enjoying the video. Thank you for the review. Jeremy, thank you for being here and the support. You didn't have to pay me for the review, but I, of course, I'm going to say I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. That's a very, very generous donation. You're one of the few people who have sent like a large amount, and every time I get it, it's like, man, there's some people out there that are like a little too nice to just a guy trying to play your mobile game, you know. And Thorin, yeah, I see your email address there. Verify. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me wrap up here with Keaton. Keaton, I'm going to say overall your roster. I like the tech choices, but you do need some work on mods, and your ships are dragging you down. I'm going to give you a 5 out of 10. Okay, just because there's some things that need to be done. They're obvious choices. That being said, if you're 100% free to play, I'll bump you up a point to 6 out of 10. But if you spend money here and there, I'm going to stay with the 5, okay? So everyone say thanks. Thanks to my boy Jeremy. Much appreciated. All right? Like, honestly, thank you. I am doing it full time. People like you are making the dream stay alive. So I do appreciate that, Jeremy. Be dancing on stream for Vault soon enough. I'd dance on stream for a Vault. Are you kidding me? If someone wants to buy a Vault for me, I'll give you something. All right, so let me see. Who am I next on here? I just did Keaton, right? Okay, so it's Chris. Chris has been waiting a while. He sent in 5 almost half hour ago. 347 633 227. Let's go ahead and hit search on that. All right, so Alliance Exile, just the name Chris, nice and clean. Take a look at ships first, as I always do. Okay, Bosk, Phantom, Ebonhawk, all that. You got the W wing, but where's the Falcon, man? Ooh, no Cad Bane. Man, you're so close. You're 3 mil. You should have Falcon. I liked everything else. Minus a point, no Falcon. Come on, guys. We gotta have Falcon. Stop ignoring your ships. Look at this. You obviously have a good. Yeah, look at. You obviously have a good roster, man. Stop ignoring your ships. You're doing yourself a disservice. I think I have 2 new patrons. Let me check Patreon real quick, and so I can welcome the new patrons. I don't want to ignore those. Also, if you guys send me a message or you donated or asked for a response or a shout out or something, I am catching up. I am sorry if I'm a little slow sometimes. I'm doing my very best. Blake sends me a message and says he just wants to support me. So thank you very much for your Patreon. Really appreciate it. And let me make sure I'm not missing any other ones. I got some shout outs I owe. Shout out to Hindo and Thorsten. You guys are my 2 newest at $5 each in Patreon, so thank you very much, sir. Okay. Where's the status bar and the donations? Not to date. Okay, so this thing here is separate from Super Chats. This is only Streamlabs. So, like, if you look in the bottom and it says Streamlabs/Darth Micro, anytime you go to that link, it goes there. Super Chats are just YouTube revenue, and it would take me a minimum of a month to get it. Just so you know the difference. Okay, now let me continue. So let's look at the speed. Okay, Darth Revan, 149. Holy moly. We got the speed, 144. There it is. How about this guy? 115. Okay, so it drops down, but you got 2 sets that are near 150. Okay, so you have a nice depth. You have a fair amount of plus 100 mods, so I'll give you a pass on the mods. Let's continue looking. Darth Revan meta teams. Jedi Knight Revan meta teams. HK, R2, Visage, Bastila Jolie, JTR, Darth Sign, Grandmaster Eo, Boss, COS. Look, man, the list goes on and on and on. The new music's disturbing. Sorry. Fixed. Darth Vader, Mother Towson, Hermit, Yoda, Kylo Ren, Han, Darth Treya, Ezra. These are all good choices. Barris, maybe. I see your message, Hendo. Thank you very much for that, sir. General Kenobi, C-3PO, Greedo. These are all good. Yeah, Zalbar Zeta, no problems here. Keaton sends $5. Thanks for the review, man. I screwed around a lot early and bogged me down. Appreciate it. No problem, man. You can catch up. I screwed around a lot in the beginning, too. Thanks for the 5, and I had fun doing your roster review. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, Kenobi. Old Ben Kenobi is, like, kind of questionable. I don't like seeing people gearing him, personally, but he's not bad. It's just personal pet peeve. I don't like seeing Young Han either. Like, he is a good character. Young Han is a disgusting character and will scale into the game because of his ramping damage, but I don't like him right now. I don't like Poe right now either. Unless you're an older player and you ran, like, the old Poe cheese. Jin's fine because of the whole casting thing. You're working on Malak. Nice job unlocking him. Bonus a point for that. You have like Qui-Gon and a few other bloat characters like Savage, but your bloat's not bad actually. So I'm going to get actually really good job on that. So I'm going to give you +1 on no bloat. Now let's check out the gear. The gear situation 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 22, 23, 25, 29, 31. Okay, you got almost every bit of 40. That's good enough, man. Pass on that. Your mods are, yeah, overall this is a good roster. I think the ships was the problem, right? Yeah, Chris, that's it. Fix your ships. I'm gonna give you a 9 if you fix your ships. Right now it's an 8.5 because I think your mods could be a little better. And I think you're lacking a lot of Zetas. Honestly, you look really light on Zetas compared to people at this GP, and I think that's because you've been ignoring your ships, okay? Fix that problem, I'm gonna bump you up. That's where it's gonna be now. All right, so what I'm gonna do, guys, is since this is going on, we're at 2 hours now, I'm gonna finish all of the current donations. I'm gonna do a couple free ones, and then I'm gonna end the stream and work on my mod video, all right? So I'm letting you know now, if you send any more super chats, donations, or anything, I will have to cover those on my next stream. I'm gonna finish all of the ones I received. I'll do a couple free ones for the people who have stayed with me this long, and then we're gonna end the stream after that, all right? I like to hear your take on the game. Cruiser 8K sends in $50. Man, what a guy. Says, I like your take on the game. Thank you very much, sir. And that was straight into Streamlabs. That is instantly accessible. Thank you, PayPal. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I like my take on the game, too. Okay. And I got a lot of donations today. You guys are making the dream real. I'll tell you, it's been kind of a crazy week. We went from like 500 subs to, well, almost 3,500. I would like to hit 3,500 on live stream. Are we close? Where are we at right now? Maybe it won't happen. We're at 3387. I was hoping maybe the live stream would bump us up a little bit more, but mostly just subs watching right now. Okay. It's blowing up. It's been, yeah, man, I tell you, it's been an exciting week, huh? We were a small fry, now we're becoming like a medium fry. Maybe we'll become a large fry with an apple pie later. He's blowing up like my roster. Okay. You know what? I'll add you, but no more. Any more I get, I'll say no. Okay. All right. Let me get back on track here so I can get to the free ones. We've done Keaton. Just did Chris. Now we gotta do Santino. Santino donated $2 almost a half hour ago. Sorry it took so long to get to you. And he says, do 218-997-799, says, Big Dolphin, July 2017. Love your stuff. Thank you, sir. So fantastic in Squad Arena. The ships look weak. Let's check out why. I mean, your ships look good. What's happening here? Playing since July 2017? Bro, you should be every bit of first place. What's going on with the ships? You must be in a highly competitive ship roster, like Shard. All right, maybe you got screwed by that shuffle or something. I don't understand why you're not getting higher ranks. No, you have it. Like, what's going on? Okay, put 6-dot mods on Akbar. It'll help you a lot, but you have the ships. There's nothing wrong with your ships. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's check out speed first because this is a higher class roster. 4 mil. 142. I would like to see higher than that at 4 mil GP. But let's see how many of them you have. 142, then drops down to 129. I don't know, man. I think I'd like to see some better mods. You're obviously holding well in the ring, and you have Malak. So I can't really rag on you too much, but I think at this level, I would like to see better mods. Now, you said you are a Dolphin since July 2017, so let's see what you spend your money on. You have all the major meta characters. Looks like you went a little bit into SAS, just like I did, so rip both of our SAS investment, unfortunately. And try not to get too tilted by that. The other choices, there's a couple choices I don't like here, namely Count Dooku and Poe at that level. I don't think they're as useful as people think they are. I'm okay with the General Veer Zeta. If this is leader, I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with this Zeta lead. I like the Vandor pickup. Nice job. You have, okay, bonus points for having Trey that high. Qui-Gon Zeta is extremely questionable unless you're another player. Let's start sorting by speed or by power again. Now at this level, I probably want to see every bit of 60 gear 12s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, basically 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, basically 14 rows. So yeah, he's got 60 gear 12s. No bad characters that I see except like Poe. I don't really like seeing Jin Zeta, but if you're going for ships max and it seems like your ship fleet's hard, I could understand it. I like this all pickup. You probably put the Zeta on Canderous for the dark side. You have Jedi Knight Anakin, so you're going to be doing well in this current meta. Overall, this is a very good roster. Did you take 9 Terror? Did you take... Yeah, you took the other one. People are half and half on this one. I think 9 Terror is better, but I can see the bonus turns being good. I put a Zeta on Infy's Nest and finish her when you get the chance. I think your mods could be a little bit better also. You don't really have like that much bloat for your GP, and honestly you held down a lot of these characters decently. It's a pretty good roster. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with your ships. I don't understand. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, maybe if you gear... Oh, your abilities. Because of the gear level. Yeah, maybe start working... I mean, normally I would not recommend people to gear Phoenix, but if your shard is really that difficult, man, put 6-dot mods on Akbar, put 6-dot mods on Falcon, or on Chewie and Han when you're climbing. Probably finish gearing... I mean, you don't even have bad gear on it. It's like not even bad. It's the thing, your ships are actually good, and your Biston's disgusting. I don't understand. You just got boned on a hard shard, man. I'm sorry. You just got boned on a hard shard. But you have a very good roster, man. I'd say work on your mods a little bit. That's about it. Everything else I like. There's a few questionable gear choices, but at that GP level, it becomes less questionable because the GP starts to matter less. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. I'm starting to lose my voice anyway, so I'm going to try to wrap these up. I have 1, 2... I only have 2 left. We got 2 left, and then I'm going to do a couple free ones, okay? So I'm going to try to work through these. Next one is Mick. He says, you earned this and sent me $3 and 191-541. 843, excuse me. Okay, rank 15 ships, 3.2 mil. You have a Dispel. The problem is you don't have Falcon. I don't really need to look at the rest because you just don't have Falcon, okay? Unless you have them like unlocked but you haven't worked on them yet. No, you just don't have them. Don't need to look at the rest. You need Falcon. Obviously your Akbar is trash. Work on Akbar. Ships have something to be desired. Your Bosk is level 1. Work on your ships before I even look at the rest. Okay, work on your ships. You are ignoring them. 3.2 mil. You have enough gear. Let's check the mods. 134. How thick does it go? 128. Okay, not bad. Does it continue? 90. Ooh, drops off a cliff. But let's check Bastillon. 111. Okay, your mods need to be improved. They are not bad. I couldn't say your mods are bad, but they should be improved. Okay? But nicely done on the characters, I believe. Let's go ahead and look on what's going on here. Very, very top heavy. I like this a lot, that the characters you did decide to go on, you went all the way. So you have minimal GP inefficiency. All very strong choices. You know, obviously I'm going to say a little bit questionable on Ezra that early, but he will help with your ships. Count Dooku, maybe you're going for the Sith Master title. Otherwise, I don't really understand that choice. I like the Visa pickup. Nice choice. You know, you got Sherpa in there. Working on the HK. Zidius, I don't like Zidius. The other choices are fine. I'm okay with the rest of what I'm seeing. I'm okay with like Executioner and stuff since you did Kylo Zeta. I keep seeing Landos and I don't like it. I'm assuming people will win Lando early and like older game players to clear the credit heist would be the only thing I can think, or like the old wedge lead meta back in the day, alright? The Imperial Troopers aren't too bad. Zeta on Infy's Nest at 3 stars, questionable, but maybe use yours to like clean Ewoks or something. A little bit of bloat. We're starting to get into a little bit of bloat here, and work on your Wampa, obviously, and work on your Malak, but bonus point for having Malak. And then the rest of it isn't too bad. Work on your Night Sisters, work on your Malak, work on your Wampa, work on your ships most of all, and try to get a little bit better mods, okay? Other than that, pretty solid roster. 7 out of 10 for... 7.5 out of 10 because you have Malak, but your ships are so bad it's hurting you. Plus, I would like your mod situation to be improved since you are in a decent position otherwise. Okay. We got 1 left to do, then we're going to do some free ones, okay? And then we're going to end the stream after that, as my voice is starting to get a little tired. We're going to 2.5 hours here. Okay, so we just did Mick, and the last one.
Free for 30 days and just $9.99 a month after. Cancel.
All right. Who am I? Who's next? Okay, there. Yester. You're doing $5. This is amazing content. Would you mind checking me out? 788-667-588. And let's hit search. Okay, let's check out the ships first. Rank 146, 1.8 mil GP, so maybe we have time to work on the ships, okay? You do have some of the rebels. You have Bosk, nicely done there. And you are, in fact, working on things like, it looks like IG-88 and Xandu Blood. So I'm going to give you a pass on that and Falcon because I think you're headed that way, okay? As long as you're headed that way, I'm going to give you a pass. But your ships obviously need to be worked on. Your squadron of 1.8 mil GP. Wow, very nicely done on the top heavy, okay? Extremely impressed right off the get-go. Let's look at his mods, though. So whenever I see someone who is, like, heavily doing well in characters, gears, and meta characters for low GP, it means they're spending money. Did you say anything? Playing since 21st December 2017, free to play. Really? So you might actually potentially be on my shard. That's exactly when I started. If you're free to play, I'm doubly as impressed. This is a very good roster for free to play. Very strong roster, very top heavy roster, good selection of characters in this roster. I am disappointed in the aspect that you have decided not to carry on your smartness and decisions and farming techniques into the ship portion of your game, as it would have set your position up better in the overall quality of your roster. If you're going to check my ships, I'm currently farming milk from the air stuff to get back. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Also farming Ewoks and Aura, got 5 minutes, Zetas can spend. Okay, I'm not going to advise you on the Zetas because personally I think right now it's probably a good time to hold until your Darth Revan team's fully maxed. We all know what's going to happen with Malak and all that. That being said, I think that if you get your ships done, this is potentially a 10 out of 10 free-to-play roster. I'm going to give you a 9.5 out of 10 on free-to-play roster rating. However, if I take into your ships, it's going to drop it down to like a 7 because your squad arena characters can only carry you so far, okay? What you need to do is you are going to need to... I'm not going to teach you how to play the game because you already know how to. You're free to play and you're doing well, but I am going to say use your brain that I know you have because the roster you're showing proves it, and use that brain on ships, okay? Focus on that. You're going to be fine. I'm going to give you a 7 out of 10 total. If you fix your ships, 10 out of 10 for free to play, okay? That's going to be my last paid roster review. I believe, have... Chris just said, whenever you get a chance to join your Patreon, my email is blah, 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 blah. Chris, thank you very much, sir, for the Patreon joining. I will get you guys all your Discord ranks after the stream. I will catch up on that. And any Patreon donator, etc., that I did not get done, roster reviews today, I will do on tomorrow's stream approximately the same time. You're welcome, Yester, by the way. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to do a couple more free-to-play roster reviews. And how we're going to do it's the same way, by guessing the number. Thololem, actually, hold on. Before I do anything, Thololem, I promised him, and I refused to lie to him. He became a patron to have a chance of doing a review. That's what he said, and I'm not going to leave him wanting. So, Thorsten, I'm going to do yours now, okay? 428-321... 423. My voice can last a little bit longer. This guy is a brand new patron, so I would like to say thank you to you, Tholo, for that. Here we got the Chimera. Let's start by looking at ships. Did you already run your heroic Sith? I think there's a little bit left in it to do. Bosk, the Rebels. This is what I'm seeing pretty typically is like people who just missed the Falcon. You're 2.7, so you should have the Falcon, so I'm going to deduct a point for that. But you do have Cassian and Bistan. It looks like you're working on them. I like that choice a lot. Your Akbar needs to be geared. Your Akbar needs to be geared. Your Biggs and Phantom and Ghost need to be worked on a little bit. Your Bosk needs to be worked on. And once you get Falcon, you're going to shoot up a lot. Okay, so your ships obviously leave some to be desired for that GP level. However, you are doing a good job by working on the correct things. 2.7 mil, I want to see every bit of 40 gear 12s. I probably see about 25 here. So we have Jedi Knight Revan, JTR, Palps, the rest of the Rebels. We have like the Nightmare team. Do we have Traya? I don't see Traya. Okay, so we have like the Nightmare team. No Traya. We have Bastila, Nihilus, Say the Boss. A lot of real solid core with the CLS, Ewoks, Jolie. You got C3PO, nice. You got the Finn team, so you have a very good Heroic Sith team. So I like that. You probably do well in Heroic Sith after seeing your Night Sisters. You got a little bit of Night Sisters. You got the Part 1 JTR team. You have a nice Chex Mix team. You probably do like 10 mil or something. A lot of bloat, if I'm being honest. A lot of bloat. Let's check the mods. Okay, 121 BB-8, but that's not very telling. BB-8 gets a lot of speed. 122, but no speed set. That's pretty high for not having a speed set. 99. So, okay, so work on your mods. What's your Sith Empire work like? Work on your mods. Get Darth Revan. Get Malak. Get Falcon. Work on your ships. If I had to give you any advice, I would say you have Jedi Knight Revan. Try to get your Jedi Knight Revan team done so you can swip over to Jedi Knight Revan and climb a little bit higher. And then work on your ships. Get the Falcon, which you're obviously working on. Finish up your Rebel ships, max the Akbar, okay? Put 6 dot mods on Akbar. All right, so we're gonna do 2 free-to-play roster reviews now. And then after that, I'm gonna go off because my throat's killing me, all right? So, okay, first person to get 1 to 25 that I see in my chat. Go. No problem, Thola. Thanks for being a Patreon. Hold on, stop. I saw it. Cool Frogs. 23. Cool Frogs. Cool Frogs at 23. It's the first thing I saw in my chat. Most efficient cost to get my methods up to snuff quickly. Been doing the luckily I'm doing a video about that tonight, and it will be published either late tonight or most likely tomorrow on a guide of how to get your mods up quickly. But do give me an ally code. Hello, Darth Micro. Hello, Kuran Chan. Waiting on our ally code from Cool Frogs. And Cool Frogs, sometimes the filter gets you, so you might have to like say like hello and then type the ally code or something. You can also PM it to Rick in the Discord. Once we get your ally code, we'll do your review, and then we'll do one more. There we go. Thank you very much, Rick. 577258966. Okay, so Cool Frogs, 325, 1.3 mil GP. Your ships are atrocious. Yeah. Real bad, man. Work on your rebels, okay? These ships are all bad. You have IG-88 Gear 12. I cannot wait to see your inventory. Let's look. Okay, so we have a bounty hunter enthusiast here. Oh my goodness. So let me give you a general rule of thumb, okay, man? If you're over a mil GP and you can see on an iPad nonetheless, on the front page you can see someone who's level 80 and like gear 6, you're behind. Okay, so what's happening is you've spread your attention to too many things, I can tell you already, and you're spreading your resources, and you're basically doing everything terribly and nothing well. That's what's happening, okay? Let's check out the... Yeah, you may think, but I went heavy on bounty hunters. Well, you did, but unfortunately they didn't pay off. Plus, if you look, you don't understand mods at all. So here's what you're going to want to do, okay, man? You're going to want to go to my buddy KaiRSWGOH. He put out a good mod video just kind of explaining them. Go there, learn about mods in detail. I have them featured on my channel. You can just go there and you'll see them. Learn about mods. After that, you're going to want to learn about focusing on the correct teams from the start. I'm not going to explain it to you now. And then you're probably going to want to either restart your account or start farming for a meta team now. Most likely, I would restart your account and continue playing this one for fun, free to play, but I'd restart and look towards doing it correctly this time. So I'm not trying to like roast you, but this is a very bad account. You're going to go nowhere fast with your income. It's better if you completely reset and you'll actually, like, let me put it this way, you'll get to 2 mil GP from where you're at quicker by resetting your account and getting rank 1 the proper way instead of trying to carry this one through, okay? So this is an F out of 10. Unfortunately, you bombed, you fell, you get nothing, you lose, sir. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and do one more. Okay, first person to get 1 out of 100. Go, go, go. A Zingy. Damn, you got it instantly, dude. 77. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Zingy got it, man. He got it like that. My boy was Brady. He's a classic, too. That guy was like... Zingy, you were here when I was like 100 subs or something. This is the last roster review of the day. If I missed anybody, I apologize. But this is a good guy to end it on. He's an OG. He's been here since like 100 subs or something. He's always commented on my videos and stuff. Trust me, guys. If you're commenting on my videos, liking them, you're talking in the Discord, like I do see it. I literally do this 12 hours a day. And if I'm not making a video or live streaming, I am reading your comments. I'm responding to your comments. I'm thanking you for your support. This is all I do. So I see you guys coming back. So thanks to everyone who came back. 549-931-563. Alright, last one of the day is Zingy, a real OG. He's in Rumpo Sith Legion nonetheless. I love Rumpo. Hope you do more roster reviews. I've been did them for 2 hours today. We're going to do more tomorrow, okay? I love doing them. We're going to try at least do an hour a day of roster reviews because they've been a big hit. People like them, etc. Third time's a charm. Elite, I know you keep coming back. I'll promise you right now, Elite, if you come back tomorrow, I'll get you first, okay? Try to come in right when I launch. I'll get you. Alright, so Rumpo Sith Legion. Rumpo's a good guy. We messed around trying to do a video before. We'll probably do a video together at some point. I've been watching him for a bit. He's got like 1,200 subs, and he's been pumping out Sith videos. Go give him a sub. He's a pretty cool guy. And he looks like he's in this guild, so nice. You got Falcon, you got Boss, you got Biggs, you got Ghost, Phantom, all that stuff. Akbar, nicely done. Cassian's U-Wing, nicely done. Okay, bro, you got the ships unlocked. 10 out of 10 on your ships, nicely done. Tell you what, I'll tell you, I'll give you 9 out of 10, but if you got 6-star mods on them. Oh! Alright, bro, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on the ships. Nicely done across the board. No bloat that I can see of. All the correct choices. Thumbs up. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the Darth Revan. 2.8 mil. I would like to see 40 Gear 12 at 2.8 mil. You gotta go. Alright, Adam, I saw you trying to get roster review all day. I see you, man. Come back next time. I'm sorry you didn't get it today. 2.8 mil. I want to see 40 Gear 12s to really be a top end tier. I'm expecting good things because his ships are dope. If I see 160 speed here, I'm going to be excited. 159, that's every bit as good. Nice. How about this? How about the next one? 143, nice. Okay. What we got next here? 135, even on multiple teams you got it. Nicely done. Okay, nicely done on the mods. Let's go look at the let's look at the roster itself. Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, you got Bosk, even HK's 5 pieces, Mother Talzin. I love to see the Night Sisters done. Shows real knowledge in the game. Kylo Ren, in case you got defensive team, Old Republic, the Rebels, Traya even, only one Zeta. Do you have the lead? Oh no, I was going to say you could run her under Darth Revan. She's actually nuts if you don't have her Zeta yet. Hermit Yoda, Visa Malki, all good picks. All good picks. It just keeps going. No problems at all. Ayla, Canderous, First Order Executioner, First Order TIE Pilot. Yeah, that's a yikes, I think. Well, maybe not, because you kind of did do the Kylo Ren thing. Mace Windu, maybe you were going for the timeout meta before. I'll give you a pass. If not, that's stupid. Wedge, I think, was probably an overreach unless you used him during that meta. Luminara is garbage. CLS probably should be higher gear. I don't know what you're doing on that one. First Order Stormtrooper, nice. You got Malak, bonus points for that. The rest is just like some random bloat, but good choices. Wow, you got a lot of level 1. You know what, dude? This is a really good roster. 9.5 because you don't have CLS done, or else this would be a 10. I've been giving a lot of high ratings today. Just a lot. A lot of really high ratings today, and normally I'm like roasting people, but the people who came through today have shown real knowledge of the game, real good rosters. I would say overall kind of closing statements is that I could break that trend. All right, tomorrow, but I would say I'm noticing a trend that there's lots of players who understand the game and are building the right characters. Don't worry, the music's about over because I'm about to leave. There's people that like picking the right characters, but then they just aren't putting the same effort into ships. If you're doing that, you're limiting your characters too, because your ships pay for you to get characters. So don't ignore your ships. Plus, your ships are required for you to get Zetas to make those characters you're getting better. So work on your ships, work on your Zeta acquisition. Right now I'm only getting like rank 5, rank 10 or something my fleet rate, and I'm pissed about it because I'm losing Zetas at like a large rate. So I'm desperately trying to work on that, okay? So for those reasons, work on your mods. This goes for everybody. Work on your mods. I'm seeing a lot of lack of mods. Work on your ships, okay? You need both of those, all right? So that's what I've seen for the most part. I enjoyed doing the roster reviews today. For anybody that's not subbed, please do sub. I was trying to hit 3,500 in live stream. I was probably going for too big of a go because I was like 150 off or something. But I think we might hit 3,400. We're 4 off 3,400. So if we can end on 3,400, that's good enough for me, okay? All right, guys. But yeah, don't ignore great channel. Need better music. Okay, I will promise you tomorrow the music will be better. Okay, guys. We'll end it with the music I have made myself. We'll end it with the theme song I made for myself. Alright, guys. It's going to be it for me. I'm knocking over my soda again. I'm going to say thank you once more for the super chats and for the Patrons we got. Thank you for the new subscribers. It looks like we're about to hit 3,400, so thanks for those. Thanks for the super chats and just the straight donations. Yeah, you guys are really supporting me. This is crazy. I'm getting lots and lots of support. Really appreciate it. And this is turning full time to the point of I can actually start doing this and, like, you know, be able to eat and pay electric bill and stuff. So thank you guys for that. New equipment should be coming. We're going to work on that. And so new lighting, hopefully better audio, better video quality should be coming at some point here in the coming month. And tomorrow, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock, right? Yeah, probably going to be tomorrow. I'm going to upload another video. And that video is going to be my new mods video, okay? So cheers, guys. Enjoy the rest of the music. And yeah, I'm out.